Oh, yo, Biz. You can hear me, Biz?
Yeah.
Yo, if when we start talking, if you rolling while we start talking, put the rolling to the end of the convo, all right?
Put the what?
Rolling. If you rolling a blunt while we in the middle of a convo, put the rolling till after the convo. Don't like roll, start licking the blunt while we talking and shit, or while you talking.
Copy.
Rolling papers up.
Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for niggas acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Oh shit, now that's some shit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow and then full speed. You like the way we work it? 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Bees and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get it lit like sipping hot todsies. What's good and pretty people? Tuesday evening, my name is Khary, this is my crib, and I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you ain't do that already, share this with your people, we gon' have a good time tonight, baby. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? We have a dope show for you tonight. We're going to be recapping the Verzuz battle from over the weekend. That was lit. We're going to be showing our respect for the 4-star general, Colin Powell. We're going to be talking some entertainment and a lot more. I'm joined by the homie Bees Buddha, the beautiful Tati. I hope everyone's weekend was good and your week has started off great. It's Tuesday, baby. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. You know? What's going on, Bees? What's going on, Bees? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, though. I can't complain, you know.
That's what's up. That's what's
another
up.
Day, another week. Work, you know.
Got you. That's how the week usually starts. Work. But, you know, better to be working than not to be doing shit, you know?
Word.
How you feeling, Tati? I kind of know your vibe at the moment, but how you feeling? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. We're not gonna let that.
All right.
Yeah.
Sound like
I'm good though.
Sound like
How
you're ready
feeling?
to get a bat. Sound like you're about to get a bat and have to bat somebody upside the head or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna let go and let God for they sake.
What's up to all my house guests in the chat? I see y'all over there chilling and shit. What up, Kimmy? What up, Sean? What up, Wayne? You know? What up, Khary? What up, all of y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Yo, Sean, my fantasy league team is not doing the greatest at the moment. You know, we're both in the same fantasy league. You know, I got the Khary's Crib fantasy league going on. And yeah, I got smacked this week. I got smacked last week. I'm not liking how my team is doing, you know, but we gonna get it there. We're gonna get it there. Anybody do anything fun over the weekend?
No, not really.
Nothing
Yo,
fun?
listen, I'll tell you this, though. I went to Edgewater, New Jersey, and I went to like the greatest apartment building I've ever seen in my life. Yo.
The greatest apartment building you ever seen in your life? What's the greatest apartment building?
Yo, fam. You know, like that iRobot shit when he went to get his car. Yo, he got that shit.
Yo, Bronx Polo,
building,
what up?
bro?
And I say I'm kind of
yo,
dope, yo.
They got a fucking it's a pool inside, pool outside. It's a kiddie pool, 2 solid. The gym looked like you going to Equinox. I hope I said that correctly too. Fucking yo, the little lounge, like the lounge room that they had, yo. That shit was like a mini studio apartment or something. Like it was crazy, you know.
Got you.
Some real dope ass shit though. But yo, that just shows me like, you know, I live good. That shows me I'm gonna look better.
Can always get higher. I learned something a while back. I was in this meeting at my job, and my boss was like, yo, stretch as high as you can, right? He was like, you stretching? They was like, yeah. He's like, all right, now stretch a little more. And everybody stretched a little more. He was like, yo, and the first thing I told you, I was stretch as much as you can. And then I told you to stretch a little more, and you was able to stretch a little more. And I was like, you know what? You can always do a little more. You know what I'm saying? So this weekend I was in the mall. I was in Macy's, and I realized that it's fucking Christmas season upon us. You know? Christmas season is coming upon us. because I was in the fucking store and they had mad Christmas trees on display. I'm like, yo, it's the middle of October. We ain't even get to Halloween yet. And they already got Christmas trees out, yo.
Why are you so surprised?
Because it's October. My Halloween.
They do this every year. As soon as Halloween come, they throw out the Halloween shit, the Thanksgiving shit, and the Christmas shit all at the same time.
Yeah.
And then right at Christmas, they throwing out Valentine's Day shit. Why you surprised?
Valentine's Day at Christmas?
Yeah. Listen, and you shouldn't even be more surprised because they talking about giving niggas another stimmy.
Another stimmy?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I ain't sure.
Yeah, for like 18.
Look, let me hear it.
For like 18.
I ain't get the last one.
You said there's a stimmy coming up when?
They haven't what you call it, but there's little clauses to this new one though. Got a lot of clauses. Like,
I got a letter that said, "Hey, Khary, you should be receiving a stimmy within this time frame." Mm-hmm. That time frame came, went, nothing. I occasionally look on the website like, "Where's my stimmy?" And that just still says it'll be there one day. Just don't call us and don't ask us about it. I was like, damn. Well, maybe
did you make over the what you call it, bro?
What's that?
Did you make over the requirement?
I don't know. But I'm
that could be why your stimmy is taking so long,
I'm not
bro.
Even sure what the requirement was.
His stimmy going to his ex. That's what that is.
No, it is not.
Listen,
that it is not.
One thing about it, this.
Hey, I went to court and the court say, hey, all my chips come to me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Never mind. Listen.
I went through that whole process.
I hope I get my stimmy. I hope I get my stimmy. But you know what? They're doing the Christmas stuff now because 2 months before Christmas is when you're supposed to prepare. That's when you're supposed to buy your decoration. Some people get their tree on Thanksgiving. Like, this is when you're supposed to start preparing for Christmas.
Okay, so
although it's another holiday, it's still two months before.
So I should start looking at the sales to decide when I should start planning new shows and shit like that. I should probably start getting ready for the end of the year show now, huh? I should kind of use that as
I can't, yeah. The end of the year show?
Yeah, we gonna have an end of the year show, B. We gonna have a Khary's Crib wrap up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have Bees here. We gonna have Tati here. I'm gonna say, yo, Tati, call some of your homegirls. We gonna have them all around this crib, and I'm gonna have another camera just so they can see the ladies partying. You know what I'm saying? The ladies.
No,
I said ladies.
So you can see the ladies.
I was gonna say homies, not hoes. I was gonna say homies. You know?
I feel like he was about to say,
but they're your homies. So they're your homies. So I said, you know what? The ladies.
I feel like he was about to say
hoes. I feel like he was about to say, yo, you gonna get some hoes in here. We gonna take this motherfucker off.
This nigga was like, so we can see the ladies.
It was gonna be the homies.
Nigga, we heard you about to say hoes. You got my acquaintances fucked up. Okay.
Some of them, not all of them, probably.
Why he said some of them?
You sounded like Chris Rock. You sounded like Chris Rock and Boomerang.
You got my acquaintances fucked up, dog.
He said, hey, Marcus, I've been working here about 9-8 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm on time most of the time. If the train ain't messed up.
You got my acquaintances.
Yo, Marcus, I just want to know, when we gonna have a party, get some hoes up here and set this motherfucker off.
Exactly. That's exactly what he was trying to say. We gonna get some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in the house. That's what he trying to say.
Hey. If I didn't say it, somebody in my chat probably would have if that actually happened. But I was going to say homies, but I said you should invite some of your friends.
Listen, I speak for myself.
Matter of fact, bring out the girls and let's have a mud fight.
I've been doing some programming this over the weekend too, actually. I started programming some stuff to now. Every time I change showrunner at the bottom. Like right now it says Christmas season. It automatically throws up a timer for us, you know? But if it's a topic, it's going to make it 15 minutes instead of 10. So, you know,
Hey, my baby's in the chat.
I'm trying to automate this thing.
How y'all doing? I'm sorry, I didn't look in the chat until just now.
Yo, T the King, what up? What up?
Hey, everybody.
Yo.
All right, so I think I am gonna do
that's the old dirty T.
I think I am gonna do that. I think so. I think I am gonna start doing that though, using the seasons, using how the stores set shit up on when I should start planning for the upcoming holidays and shit for the show.
You ain't know you were supposed to start planning for Christmas now.
Hey,
you start buying your baby. You're supposed to start buying your kids Christmas gifts now, so you got a few checks to like play with.
I've always been a last minute person.
That's the old dirty?
I think so.
Good question. King T, that's the old dirty?
I think so.
Who is the old dirty? Why is he dirty? What did he do?
A dude from the hood. He from the hood.
Oh,
but no, I've never actually.
He's the old dirty Terry.
You know what? Maybe I might do that this year. Maybe this year I might actually start do some early Christmas shopping. You know, I'm normally like.
Good. Am I getting a gift?
I'm normally like the last 2 weeks before Christmas.
Hell no.
Am I getting a gift?
Are you getting a gift?
Yes.
Let's see. How good have you been this year?
Hell no.
How good have you been this year? Let's ask Santa Claus, how good have you been?
Santa
have you been naughty or nice?
So Santa puts up with my shit. So he gets me a really good gift because I'm naughty and I'm nice.
You're naughty and nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're nice at being naughty is what you're saying.
I'm like a Sour Patch. I'm sweet and
You got your Fanta?
Tati says she's nice at being naughty. That's what she said.
Period.
You know? Kind of read between the lines there.
Nice at being naughty. I like that.
Yeah, that's
that.
Yeah, that's
T. I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's T. What up, family? You know?
Okay. What's going on, T?
All right. I'm gonna start. I might do some, but yeah, I'm gonna get Tati a Christmas gift. You know?
Oh,
what you want for Christmas?
Is B's gonna get a Christmas gift?
What you want for Christmas? Is B's gonna get a Christmas? I don't usually buy men Christmas gifts. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Why not?
Because they're a man.
You know what we used to do Christmas?
So if it was your dad, you wouldn't get him a Christmas gift?
Well, my dad and my grandfather are exceptions, and both of them, all of them have passed away. So now I don't buy men gifts. I should probably buy my brother. I'm gonna buy my brother a gift. I'm gonna buy my brothers a gift.
You know what we used to do? Ooh, sorry, y'all.
Said what?
You know what we used to do back in the days?
What was it?
Back in the days on Christmas? You know what our gift was to each other?
Smoking blunts.
Yo, my nigga, meet me in the case, nigga. I got mad blood. I got mad weed, son.
So it's like a 420 party.
Yo,
Christmas was like 420 with the homies.
Damn.
Yo, niggas got bottles? Oh, we gonna get some bottles?
I don't want no blunts for Christmas. I could get blunts for free. Okay. Just saying.
And then, Tati, we go to a party. That's what we did Christmas. We always went to parties.
Yeah, I didn't really hang out too much on Christmas. I went outside and smoked some blunts, but I didn't actually go and hang out too much, you know. My mom was like, nah, it's family time. We all going to the family. But you know what? I have fun going to my family's house on Christmas, going to my grandmother's house. Yo, those were some dope ass memories, man. Tell you that now, yo. And phone line, it says phone lines open. Let me turn that off because the phone lines are not open right now because I realized I'm having a problem with my phone lines. I was doing some testing earlier and that shit was broke. So I'm like, oh fuck. You know? But let's move it on. Do either of y'all remember sending your first text?
First text? I had to be in like middle school.
You remember sending your first text? Yeah, both remember sending your first text?
Middle school, something like that.
Yeah.
It was on
I had a Panasonic, what's it called? I had a Panasonic, I had a Panasonic with like the little flip joint and whatnot. And you know, you had to text like this. A, B,
yeah, I remember those.
Or C, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, you know.
Yeah.
That was my first text message.
You remember yours?
I remember that.
I do. I don't think I was supposed to be texting at the time. Texting was definitely an extra like charge back then during the daytime. And I think my first text was probably texting in class. Like, when I realized what texting was, because you know what? I didn't realize what texting was a thing until
you got somebody text you?
Until I was in school. And somebody was like, "What's your number?" And then they text me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is this?" And that's when you were texting with all of the misspelled words and shit, because you had a small little the little character count.
Yo, and that's why text language is the way it is.
Huh?
You know what's so crazy? That's why text language is the way it is.
That's why
because niggas are so used to that, like texting. Like people text WYD and like shit like that.
But you know what?
Honestly, HRU and all that shit.
If you do too much of that with me, like if you spelling too many things wrong, I swear to God, I'm not texting you back. I might block you. Now, what you doing, WYD is cool, but if you spelling things with a K and shit that's not supposed to be there,
like actually misspelling words on purpose.
You still doing that misspelling shit from back in the day. I'm not texting you.
I hate that shit.
I had somebody do that to me. I swear to God, I did not text them back. They were like, "Oh, you must be busy." Nah, motherfucker. I'm tired of sounding out what you trying to say to me. This is ridiculous.
Listen, niggas should not be fucking that shit up with the spell check. I'm just saying.
Khary, what was your first text?
I honestly don't remember my first text because my first text didn't actually come on a phone. It came on a two-way. And I had the two-way.
Then I text before that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember my first text, but I got a text today, right? I got a text today, and I was like, "Wow, this is my niece's first text," right? And you know what the text says?
What?
It said, "Hi, this is Michaela. I learned how to text. Please support my school's fundraiser.
Oh, damn.
Link to my shopping site."
I like her.
She's already trying to get to the bag.
She's trying to get that money.
Yeah, they teaching her how to get to the bag early, yo.
Get that
They teaching her how to get to the bag early. And
I love it.
I ain't mad at it. But I tell you what,
like
I'm always gonna remember her first text now.
I hope you donate.
Always gonna remember the first text.
Yeah,
I haven't donated yet. I haven't donated yet, but I am gonna donate. I am gonna buy some shit, right? And also, I just threw the link in the chat too. So if the chat would like to donate to my niece's fundraiser as well, she's like 3, by the way. She's like 3, or is she 4? No, she's 3, I think. She's 3.
That baby learned how to text to send you her fundraiser. You said she's 3?
Yeah. Or 4.
Okay.
She's in preschool.
Okay.
But I said that my brother texted me. He said, "Yo, that text from Michaela is real."
Did she talk into the phone?
I don't know.
Or did she actually type it?
I don't know. But he said, "Yo, that text is real." My older brother, me in the group chat, me and my 2 brothers, he said, "Yo, I was just gonna call warning, fraudulent email."
Warning, fraudulent email.
I said, "Yo, her first text is want to buy some candy, huh?" I said, "But I was small. I couldn't send a message. I had to go door to door, knock on doors trying to sell candy, My brother replied, "Yo, yesterday's price is not today's price, and that's a fucking fact."
Yo, candy sale? Yo, back in the days, I was mad. I was the man.
You was the man? Wow,
damn, yo.
Did you selling it or did you give it to your mom and she took it to her job and your dad took it to his job and they all bought some shit?
Listen, because of my parents, I was the man, yo.
Because of his parents. Because of his parents.
Yo, listen, my pops worked for like General Motors, some shit like General Motors Pontiac.
Mm-hmm.
So, yo, he made every one of them niggas in there buy something. You feel me?
Okay. That's right.
He said he made everybody buy something. He said, "I don't give a damn you broke nigga. Buy some candy."
It was probably cheap too.
Yeah, it'd be cheap, but Yeah, he was the supervisor. Everybody thought they can get a promotion or a raise with his ass or the day off. I bought some chocolate from your kid. Can I get Saturday off?
We had Dunkin' Donut. I mean, not Dunkin' Donut. We had Krispy Kreme. Like the candy
my mom
cells.
worked in the hospital.
And
my mom worked in the hospital, so she used to go through all the departments.
Oh, so she sold all the people with diabetes candy. Oh shit.
Yo, fam, I used to have like $2,000 worth of fucking candy, yeah.
Oh, you had all the good prizes, huh?
Yeah,
all the good prizes.
$2,000 worth of candy.
All the school trips, like whoever sold like a certain amount of candy, all the school trips was free for you.
Oh shit.
So all my school trips was free, even the big ones, the Washington D.C. joint, the joint, the Hershey Park.
You know,
Action Park. I was the man.
I used to sell candy for the school. 2 events in my life caused me to stop selling candy for the school, right?
Why?
The first event that happened was my homeboy K. He used to have chocolate for his mom's church. And every so often, we used to like, all right, we're going to help you out. We're going to go out and sell some chocolate for your church, right? Well, one day we went out to sell chocolate for the church. And this is when we got a little older. We probably like 12, 13. So we was knocking on doors. We'd like to buy some chocolate. Would you like to buy some chocolate? We come to this one door and we're like, yo, would you like to buy some chocolate? And dude's like, hell no, get away from my dough. Right? So we was like, holy shit, that was kind of aggressive. But we remembered the floor and we remembered the apartment, right? And we were just laughing at that. We found it so different that when we got down to the lobby, we started fucking with the nigga, you know, because he answered the door that way. So we started ringing this bell. Would you like to buy some chocolate? Right? Came back later. Would you like to buy some chocolate? And then one time some lady answered, was like, sure, come upstairs. I'd love to buy some chocolate. Now me, I was like, nah, nigga. We've been fucking with these people all day. They don't all of a sudden want to buy some chocolate. I'm not going up there. Niggas was like, nah, come on. Nigga said, y'all go. I'm smart enough to know that's a setup, nigga. You know? Niggas went upstairs. Niggas knocked on the door. Bang, 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 bang. Would you like to buy some chocolate? Nigga opened up the door, grabbed my homeboy up, threw him up against the wall, yoked his ass up. Yo, nigga damn near peed his pants. Yo, niggas bolted down the steps. Niggas bolted down the steps. Yo, that nigga came outside. I was like, yo, what happened? He was like, yo, the nigga ran out the crib. Right? So my homeboy went and got his brother. He said, yo, some nigga done yoked me up, trying to sell some candy. He didn't tell him the whole story. He didn't tell him he was fucking with him for about 2 hours, right? So, so his brother goes over there, they knock on the door. Brother like, yo, can I talk to you for a minute? Niggas like, all right, give me 1 second. My man said, yo, they looked at each other and said, all right, we out. We don't know what that nigga coming back with.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I don't sell candy at school, for one. I found that was one. And the second reason is kind of like the Boondocks. I started selling candy in school, and they called my parents talking about that's going to lead me to start selling drugs and shit. Like, nigga, I'm trying to sell candy here, bitch.
Listen, that nigga's running ass brother.
You know who I'm talking about too, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, listen. The nigga ran on me one night, my nigga.
See, but this is when we was younger. When you like 13, 14, all 17, 18, 19-year-old older brothers look kind of tough.
Wrap it up.
But we got to wrap it up. Oh. It sounds good though. It sounds better than the whistle though, right?
Sure did. I ain't complaining.
All right, let's move it on. Verzuz. We watched Verzuz over the weekend.
Shit wasn't gonna work, bro.
Verzuz. We actually watched Verzuz over the weekend. It was a good battle between Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One. You know, we spoke about it on Saturday night. Are there any Any new thoughts or opinions on the battle? Any new feelings on how you felt about it?
Now, for me, it was an awesome battle. I think it was a good battle. I mean, there's some couple of songs I felt could have been used, but you know, they were battling. So, you know, they were battling. They were supposed to be battling with his couple of freestyles. You know, I'm glad that both of them freestyle, like actually freestyle.
Yeah, KRS definitely went off the top, crazy on a couple of those.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Tatati, those was all he recorded. Those in the studio. That's how Tati's girl.
Yeah.
All of those were recorded in the studio. She don't know what was freestyle, what was new, what was old.
I was like, I'm just here for the experience.
What did you think of the experience listening to these two artists?
I liked it. I definitely think it was some New York shit. You know, I definitely think it was some New York shit that I ain't understand. So that's why I stayed up out of it.
Now, when you said you didn't understand the excitement, or you didn't understand their music?
The excitement.
Okay.
And not the excitement. No. I didn't understand. Like he was saying, like some shit. Everything was in the studio. I didn't know what was some mixtape shit, some whatever, some, you know. Okay. I didn't understand that. Like how we were watching Ja Rule, and Fat Joe. I knew what were hits, what were some underground shit. You know, I knew what the hype was about because I was a part of that era. I couldn't relate to what y'all had going on Sunday. So
all right,
that's what I didn't understand.
Got you.
It's very respectable.
Got you.
Yeah, that wasn't my era, but I was there for the vibes.
It's like if who would you say is next to Lil Wayne? If Lil Wayne had to do a versus, if Lil Wayne had to do a versus, who would he verse?
Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Who would he verse? Okay, first and foremost, who hasn't been in the verses yet? You got to name some major that haven't been in the verses.
Somebody to battle Wayne.
Yeah. Somebody to battle Wayne.
I'm not seeing any competition.
There's only one or two out there.
I'm not seeing any competition.
There's only one or two out there, and I believe.
Don't say Jay-Z.
I'm gonna say like this. I believe that Busta already did a battle.
See, now
Busta not on the same level as Wayne though.
Now I'm saying
he's not a lyricist.
I'm saying this. I'm not thinking like hip hop worldwide. I'm thinking about.
Wait, what?
Busta is a lyricist though, but I'm thinking about.
Not on the same level as Wayne. Those two different generations.
Two different generations, but he's a super lyricist.
Okay, but not
glitching off of Wayne's feet.
Them two different generations, dog.
We just got on a totally different topic.
That's cool though.
Busta's
I like this topic.
But Busta's not a lyricist. Busta's like a super lyricist.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean he's not a lyricist. What I meant was that's two different generations.
Okay.
That don't match.
I agree with you on that. And I brought up Wayne just to kind of bring the comparison to where now just imagine when you're like 40 and Wayne does a versus and whoever he does a versus with, the people that's now like in their teens and 20s, whoever they love at that time, they're gonna look at Lil Wayne like you look at Big Daddy Kane. I
mean, but that's not what I'm saying.
I know
that. But what I'm saying is that I know that, respect that. I know who Big Daddy Kane is. I'm just saying that I didn't grow up listening to their music as hard as y'all did. So that wasn't really my crowd. That wasn't really my generation. Right. And I respect that. It's cool. But going back to Wayne, I see no competition.
Exactly.
Dog.
And that's why
unless you're gonna bring up somebody like Jay-Z.
And that's why
I feel like that's probably the only person that probably could get in there with Wayne. And then they can also perform together because they got a few songs together.
But that's why I brought up Wayne, because I know you don't. I know you love Wayne, and there's not many people that can see Wayne. Who Eminem? Eminem will get washed by Wayne.
Eminem would get dragged across the street by Wayne.
I tell you what.
But I love Eminem though.
Eminem is a dope rapper. But
I think Eminem and Wayne is kind of like they almost like Wayne is here, Eminem is here.
No,
lyricist.
I say Eminem is a super dope MC, right? But his music doesn't hit like that after you hear it a couple of times. You know, there's only certain songs, you know, but the majority of his shit,
I agree,
is some drug rap shit, in my opinion. You know, some drug rap, crazy, deranged shit, in my opinion. You know, it's like some shock horrorcore almost, you know, to me.
I agree with that, but...
And the reason why I say he'll get washed is there's maybe one or two songs of Eminem's whole entire catalog that'll be played in a club. You know? Where you could play pretty much the majority of shit that Wayne dropped in the club.
Okay, let me say this, because I feel like y'all sleeping on Eminem too. Let me say this.
I'm not sleeping on him.
Lyricist wise, they can go neck and neck, right? They can go neck and neck. Eminem not gonna win that. But they can go neck and neck because they kind of got the same style. Not same style, but they I don't even know how to say that. But they can go neck and neck. Eminem not gonna win though. But Eminem does have a good little catalog. He not gonna win, but he does have a good little catalog. You know what I'm saying? That he can play. It's not one or two songs. He probably got about 10 to 12. I ain't even gonna count.
Thank you, T.
I ain't even gonna count. He got about 10 or 12. He is an amazing lyricist. I don't even mean as a white boy. I mean he is an amazing lyricist. Him and Wayne got that like that creative brain.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Be glad to make things here.
Yeah, you know how when Wayne be spitting, right? And you gotta sometimes the shit that he said, you really gotta think about and be like, damn, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Eminem is the same exact way. And that's not even just for a white boy. That's just in general. So I definitely feel like, honestly, now that y'all said, Eminem not gonna win, but yeah, he probably the next person that could go against Wayne. But I feel like maybe Wayne and Jay-Z would be nice.
That would be interesting.
To me, that's here. They here.
Battle of the Carters.
They here. Battle of the Carters. I feel like they right here because it's like they both. You can't deny that they both are legendary or iconic or good as fuck. So it's like you really gotta watch the battle, and it's I feel like that'll be a good ass battle. Now that we talk about it. Hey, Mr. Carter.
That'll be a fun show.
I'm here for it. That much. And best believe, I'm that's gonna be. I'm saying that's gonna be like it's gonna be a battle. I'm gonna inbox them right now. I'm gonna inbox them right now. Y'all need to get Jay-Z and Lil Weed.
Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing?
I feel like that's a good ass matchup. I ain't even gonna cap with you. But don't sleep on Eminem though.
Okay, Wayne. I feel you, Wayne. Jay-Z and Nas would be it for me.
You said who be?
Jay-Z and Nas.
Jay-Z and Nas would be it for me. I think that should be so interesting.
Can you turn me down a little bit?
Because catalog-wise, like yo, their catalogs are enormous.
I can't think
Not
of
saying Wayne don't have an enormous catalog too, but Nas, because like I wouldn't want to see Nas and Wayne. I don't know why. That just doesn't seem interesting to me. A Nas and Wayne.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like Nas on a different level from the rest of these motherfuckers. Like, and niggas don't like understand it, yo.
I don't know about that. T. King. I'm listening, Biz.
T said Hov would murder him.
You know?
I don't know about all that. I don't know. I don't know about all that, dog.
Tati, hold up.
It will be close.
I gotta just say one thing.
It will
Tati,
be
I
close.
have to tell you one thing. The dude that just made that comment to you is like, he studies hip hop. He's a hip hop historian. He gives birthday shout outs to niggas in the rap game. You didn't even know it's their birthday that day.
It's cool. But I hear you, Bees. It's cool and all. But again, y'all know how I feel about Wayne. And I love me some Jay-Z. So the statement of the statement of he will body him, I just don't see bodying, murder, none of that happen. I really feel like it will be very close. I think somebody will have to win. Me personally, right now, I couldn't even tell you who would win, but ain't no bodying going on.
You know what? I tell you what,
it's gonna be real close.
In that battle, I think the winner will vary. I don't think there will be a clear winner.
I don't think so either, because it's niggas that's from New York that's gonna rep.
It's not even just New York. I think it's errors.
Not even just New York. You're right. Not even just New York. But it's niggas that will vouch for Hov just, to the death of them. And it's people like me that's gonna vouch for Wayne to the death of them. Y'all got my nigga fucked up. So again, it ain't gonna be no bodying going on. Not he murdered him, he bodied him, but it will be very close. And it would be so many different answers. It would be so many different.
I can't. But
I don't think so.
Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit, boy.
Look.
Billy and Judge will have to be there with Wade. Talk your shit,
Listen,
boy.
I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't see it being. I feel like, okay, what's a battle that we saw somebody get bodied in?
A battle we saw somebody get bodied.
A versus battle that we saw somebody get bodied.
Locks,
like
Dipset.
Undeniable.
Locks, Dipset.
Right? Okay. So think of that. No, was that bodying though? Or was that just...
And that was the only verses that I saw that I was like, yo, they bodied them. And they bodied them because they had a better performance and Jadakiss kind of took over the shit.
Okay. So think of a versus that somebody got bodied in. I mean, performance and catalog wise. Bodied, it was undeniably they lost, right?
Now, I'm gonna say this.
Think of that. Think of that. And
there hasn't been
and now think of Hov and Wayne. It's not gonna be bodying. You like put this nigga in a body bag, take him home. He is embarrassed, crying in the car. Now, you get what I'm saying? It's not gonna be none of that. But somebody has to win. You get what I'm saying? This.
If it's gonna be a versus, if it's gonna be them next to each other on stage, performance-wise, Wayne might take it. And I say that because I'm a Jay-Z fan. I've seen quite a few Jay-Z performances, and I've always thought they was a little boring to me. Hello?
I feel like because Hov is like, I feel like Hov wouldn't even have to go up there and even do a performance. I feel like he would just be in a space where his catalog speaks for him.
He just started performing. But he just started performing. He doesn't perform. He really doesn't. The Jay-Z I know holds the mic and used to let used to spin the Rolex around his arm and all that shit for fucking an hour or however long his fucking performance was. That nigga didn't start performing until Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City.
But
that's when he started, somebody finally fucking got in his ear like, nigga, you gotta move around.
But you know what? I'm not mad at that either, though. I feel like some people are performers. Some people just here to do what the fuck they do. So I'm not even mad if we do see Jay-Z and Wayne. If we do see Jay-Z and Wayne and one performs and one doesn't. I'm not even mad at that. I really feel like both of them, just talent-wise, their catalog can speak for itself. And they both got just enough respect. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like his performance wouldn't even matter to niggas that's already on his side. So I just wanted to point out, I really just feel like not a body, but it was a good battle. You get what I'm saying? Like, he ain't body Wayne, or Wayne didn't body Jay-Z. It was just a good battle. But low-key, I don't feel like we'll see something like that, because some people just not gonna get out there, so they can have the opportunity to, like, their fans to kind of scrutinize them in that way. Because then they'll lose a little bit of respect. Imagine Beyonce getting out there and losing.
Now, who the hell could Beyonce lose to?
But see, that's how you feel. But I'm saying, like,
I don't even like her.
But okay, let me take that back. Not Beyonce. That's too big. Let me think
You know what I'm saying? I guess credit what credit is due. I'm not a fan of Beyonce's, but on the real, who the fuck is she losing to? Like, she's not losing, yo.
But I mean, okay, so imagine Nicki going on stage, because that's my baby, right? I love Nicki. Nicki is the female Wayne for me, right? But at the moment, that generation wise. But imagine Nicki get on stage. Nicki got a lot of respect, right? And imagine Nicki get on stage and I can't even say it because I don't see it happening, but she loses, right?
By salt and pepper or something.
Right. But right, how much respect are we gonna have for Nicki then? Because you already know how they come in on social media. So it's like, it's really like those big ass names, you probably won't see them on a stage, because no, they probably won't lose. But if they lack in any area and they're not perfect, somebody's going to see it as a lose, and they don't even want you you know, I'm just not finna get up there.
Will cancel your ass quick. This culture will cancel your ass quick for bullshit.
Yo, did you see Hov on stage running out of breath, dog? This nigga old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it may not even be that he lost.
Nah. That right there though. Hold on, Sasha, got to cut you off with that. That right there,
Look.
they not going, what you call it? They whole losing breath and all that. Listen, Tati, he been losing breath during the concert. This before he was old. Yo, I was at a concert, and this nigga was running through the crowd or whatever. He was like, "Shit, y'all niggas got me out of breath out here." He dead ass said that shit on the mic. He been losing his breath.
But imagine you seeing, like, you saw who was it? Was it Bobby Brown? That was up there tied, like he was about to pass out? Imagine seeing one of your favorite, like, legendary icon top 5 up there running out of breath. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that.
Bobby's problem was, though, we talk about Bobby though real quick. Bobby's problem was, if he'd have took that motherfucking big ass fucking leather off, he'd have been fucking all right. That was right. Bobby. He had a leather hat and a leather jacket on.
It was probably cold.
He was back there dancing like every little step. Nah, listen, nigga, you performing. It's never cold when you perform. That's why you see niggas, sometimes niggas be in shorts and with you know what I'm saying? Shorts, no shirt, flip flops out there bouncing because the nigga be hot, yo. Only way a nigga be cold is when it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you bust your ass like Mary J. Blige or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I saw it.
I'm just saying, we're not gonna see a lot of these big artists on Verzuz, but at the same time, certain shit. I think maybe my point was to the chat. T the King. Ain't no bodying going on between Hov and Wayne. Nah. Ain't no bodying going on. I'm gonna say somebody has to win and it's gonna be close, but ain't no motherfucking bodying going on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, all right. But let's move on.
Yo, but you wanna know something? I just realized, Tati, see, the whole thing is with you though, and I gotta say this.
Here he go. Go ahead.
With Wayne, you basically know Wayne from probably the beginning, or maybe right after the beginning. You may know 14-year-old Wayne and on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 12-year-old.
Hot boy.
Maybe even 12-year-old one. Okay. But see, there's parts of Jay-Z, Tati, I know that you don't know about. And that's where the ass kicking may come in.
You know what? And that's cool. Those are the parts where I just give him that credit. Right? Off of the strength of the shit that I do know, those are the parts where I just give him that credit, which is why I put him on the same level as Wayne. So he can get that respect from me. So I ain't mad. I know it's some shit I don't know. I know I wasn't on Jay-Z like I was on Wayne. But I extend him that respect, right? For them pieces, there's that gap. But I'm gonna let you know ain't no bodying going on from none of them, from neither one of them. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
No bodying going on from either.
Y'all know how I get about Wayne. Normally I shut up about shit, but about Wayne.
About that versus, though?
Huh?
You wanna know something about that versus?
What's that?
Now, for the Dipset versus Dipset and the Locks, right? It was like $700 a ticket. For Big Daddy Kane, it was like $300 for they shit. It was like even like $300 a ticket, $400, some shit like that in the Barclays. Fam, you know how much a ticket is going to be for Wayne and Jay-Z. If there was a Wayne and Jay-Z, even if there was a Nas and Jay-Z or whatever, fam, you know how much a fucking ticket would be?
Let me tell you something. I would not be here streaming with y'all. If you think I'm gonna miss that one, God damn it, I'm not. I'm not. That's not the one that you miss. No, I'm gonna be right in the crowd. Y'all got this. Y'all will see me in the crowd with my camera talking to y'all. Do y'all see this shit? I'm going crazy. That's not a battle that you miss. That's just not.
Yo, that would be dope.
That would be fire.
That'd be dope. Yo.
I will be crazy
for the
that.
concert?
Huh?
From the concert? Yo, listen, if I could do the Cypress Hill, I would love to go to the Cypress Hill shit, man.
Dog, I would go
Cypress
crazy.
Hill. Oh yeah, you did go to a Cypress Hill concert, right?
Busta Rhymes and Twista? Stop it. Whoever said that, stop it, yo. Twista will get by. I'm sorry. Twista will get by.
I even agree with that one. I agree with that one.
Yeah. It sounds good, but yo, Twista will be lunch meat out there, yo. Yeah, straight up and down.
Yeah,
against Busta, right. Twista don't have his catalog. His catalog is not strong enough. It's not. It's truly not, yo. He got a couple of joints with Jay.
He got a couple of hits, but he ain't got nothing crazy.
He ain't got no Buster. What you go? Only he probably got I Can Make You Celebrity. My nigga, that's it.
I can make you a celebrity. Open night.
And what you call it? You know somebody can do it faster? I know somebody can do it faster. Twista. Shit we done with Kanye.
We don't even know what the fuck that nigga is saying to even judge you.
I be knowing what he's saying.
I don't.
I can't think of a Twista hit by himself.
I know what he's saying.
You know, I can't think of one by himself.
Only a Celebrity Overnight. That's it.
Right.
Listen, I know all the words to all the Caribbean music. I can't tell you what the fuck Twista said. I can't tell you what he said.
See, that's because you dated somebody from the Caribbean and not nobody from Chicago.
He definitely was like one of the first young niggas with a deal. I'll give him that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he got Twista, yeah, he was like 14 when he got his deal.
He's definitely fire. I just I wouldn't pick him over Busta though.
Yeah, neither would I.
Nah.
Busta performed recently on Saturday night. There was actually a concert Saturday night. I think it's kind of like part of the Verzuz shit. And Busta came on stage and said, "Yo, let me know when you find somebody that's worthy." Yeah, I can't.
That's what Busta said?
Yeah. I can't think of many people. I can't think of many people that can fuck with Busta.
I'm not mad at it.
The question was, should Busta actually have a Verzuz? Or should Busta be more like an icon performance, kind of how D'Angelo was?
Pop your shit. I feel like that's
kind of like D'Angelo shit was.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's what exactly like what I was describing for Wayne and Hov. That they just too legendary to even go in there. At that point, if you even do see a matchup like that, you're not even grading it. You're not even grading it off of their catalog because you can't even deny the fucking catalog. It's like you gotta grade it on the performance or just be glad to be there.
Right. So
that's it.
Nika B in the chat says, nobody can bang with Busta but Missy.
Ooh.
And you know what?
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either. And I think that would be entertaining. And I think that might be
very entertaining.
But check it out. I think that might be the only person Busta's not going to try to son.
You're right.
That's probably
and not even because she a girl.
Not because she's a female, but because her music is that dope. And I kind of think they would be like, you know what? This should just be the dopest show ever. Let's do the dopest show ever. You know? That's kind of what I think.
Yeah, because since like I feel like this, since Redman and Redman and Method Man's performance and then on, I feel like people have been trying to do more of a show as to before.
What are you saying about Bone Thugs?
Until Jada kissing in the locks and Jada, or should I say, Dipset in the locks.
Was he saying Bone Thugs and Harmony can go against Buster, or was he just asking who can go against Bone Thugs? I'm curious because I know that wasn't in response to Buster.
Oh no, but we could go on with this Verzuz shit all fucking night. You know, let's move this on. Let's move this on. You know what I'm saying?
So we might just have to have a night where we just have a show just about that.
Yeah, because that's an entertaining ass conversation.
It is, yo. This all the hypothetical shit. Yeah, we may do that one night. One after hours joint. We might do that or something. You know?
I lost my blood.
Oh, you better find
Bone against Twister, nah.
You know, let's move on. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying?
Bone a body twister.
What's that?
Bone a body twister.
I will check it out. If you got clout, be careful what you post because the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg, is getting sued for posting a video. It turns out that freedomnews.tv claims that Snoop jacked him for a video, but not before removing the credit. You know what I'm saying? This is what the suit says. It says the defendant intentionally removed copyright information related to the video. The defendant purposely failed to include the video credit originally conveyed with the video in order to mislead the public into believing the defendant either owned the video or had legitimately licensed it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I follow Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I follow Snoop's Instagram.
Me too.
And I never for 1 second think that something Snoop posted, he created. Like he was the first one to find this shit. Everything he posts, I kind of feel like the nigga reposts. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all thoughts on this?
But not even that. Everybody reposts other people's shit, and sometimes people don't get tagged. That's why people go viral. You get what I'm saying? But it's like he's just coming after him because Snoop is Snoop. That's it. That's the only reason. It's not even if you got clout. Because even if one of these bitches, like one of these rappers' girlfriends, like Brand Ambassador, if they did some shit like that, they wouldn't be suing them. They doing it because he's doing it because Snoop is Snoop.
Well, I think they're doing it not just because Snoop is Snoop, but because Snoop got a lot of motherfucking followers, and that video probably gained more traction from Snoop's repost than their original post. You know?
But that's not what people get paid out for on Instagram. So that really don't matter. It don't matter how many people seen it on Insta. And now YouTube, maybe.
They're mad they seen it on Snoop Dogg shit. And nothing on Snoop Dogg shit said, yo, this is where I got it from.
That doesn't matter. People do that all day, every day. Just like the same way we're talking about some shit like this, right? Imagine how a few years ago, if you recorded somebody It don't matter what's going on. If you recorded somebody and posted it somewhere, they can sue you, right? Because they didn't give you authorization to use their picture, et cetera, right?
Depends.
Nowadays, we do that shit all day, every day. That's how people go viral. No, so it's like this is just one of those things where what?
I was saying this is why they sued Snoop.
This is just one of those things where it's like that shit has changed. You don't need people to tag you or to either get authorization for you to share some shit or post it. Because it happens every day.
Technically, you do need permission to repost somebody's shit that's copywritten, you know?
That's why I said he's doing it because he's Snoop, because nobody else does that.
Yeah, well, Snoop has 65.2 million followers. That's why they're doing it.
It's people out here with more followers than Snoop. It's not just about his followers. And the followers don't matter because even if old dude posted it on his page, right? And Snoop posted it on his page and he tagged Shorty in it, right? Even if he tagged him in it, he's not getting shit off of that. He's not getting nothing. He's not getting paid. He's not getting none of that. It don't matter. No, because Instagram, the way that you monetize. It's not
just that though.
But what I'm saying is there will be no purpose because on Instagram, you would not monetize. So when you said, oh, because Snoop has this many followers, almost implies that he has this many followers, this many people saw it. So he would be making he would be gaining something off of posting it on his page and more people seeing it, which is why he didn't tag dude. But even if dude tagged it and 6 however many million people saw it, he wouldn't be making no money off of that. Off of his followers. You don't do anything. You don't get any recognition because of your followers.
Well, I think his argument is that because Snoop posted it, and he's saying that when he originally posted it, he had his credit on it. He had something on there that said it was from his site.
Nigga, do you have a screenshot?
He probably does, if this is his case. So
nigga, where's the screenshot?
he probably has his original post that kind of has his logo kind of watermarked on there or something like that. I'm assuming. But he's saying that Snoop cut out his copyright and posted it like it was his own. Now, I'm assuming Snoop found that shit somewhere else and somebody else might have cut out that copyright. But Snoop could have cut out that copyright because he might not want to promote other people that don't pay him to promote him. You know what I'm saying? So he might have cut out that copyright for that reason. And if he did, he could be in infringement of copyright if he left out the copyright mark for that. So like if Snoop was to share this video and cut out the whole bottom part that says anything about Khary's crib and kind of posted like this was his original content, and now 65 million people saw it, and now I only have 500 followers, I'm gonna be a little fucking mad.
But what do you mean posting like it's his content? Because in the content, right? So in the content, for people to believe that it was Snoop's content, Snoop would have to be in the content. So if he's just did he just post when you say that, I think of he just took some shit. Maybe it was a video, maybe it was a meme or a picture that Snoop reposted, and he didn't take credit, but he didn't give credit. That's the way I see it, because the only way that we would believe that it was like his content would be if Snoop's caption said he was responsible for it. And if he didn't do that, then he was just reposting it. So my thing is like, nigga, say
he's reposting it. Where when you actually look at Instagram's terms of service, it says, hey, this content that I'm posting, I own and created and shit like that, or I have the rights to repost it and shit. You know?
I think that's for music. I don't think that's reposting.
That's for all content you post. Whatever picture you post,
everything.
It's for everything you post. Anything you post, you have to say, hey, I own this content. This is mine. I created this. I took this picture. I made this video. I posted this.
So my thing would be right? So assuming that is 100% correct, right? Mm-hmm. Why would Instagram implement a feature where we can share and also repost? Also, they have the mirroring that they do now on Reels, which would literally take somebody's video, stitch it and you're right next to them, the caption doesn't automatically come in and give that person credit or put their name at the bottom. It literally just stitches it. So if that is 100% correct, assuming that is 100% correct, why would they create so many channels for us to be able to share, repost each other's stuff?
Because everything other than the rail splice that you mentioned, when you said they kind of put the videos together, everything else has attribution on who created it.
No, that's what I just said to you. If you make a reel today,
that's what I said. The only thing that's the only thing you mentioned that doesn't include the person. Everything else does.
But what I'm saying is, for example, if you created a reel today of you dancing, doing the little Marion challenge with the dance, right? I took that video, right? I went to your video. I press mirror or stitch, whatever the fuck is the setting is called. I press that. It's then going to bring your video up on one side with the stitch in the middle. And then it's going to have me on the other side with whatever video I record. When I go to upload that, Instagram isn't TikTok. So it doesn't put the TikTok logo and the person's app. It doesn't do that.
Right.
It doesn't put anything at all, and it doesn't automatically send any knowledge. Or, you know how if you go to TikTok and you send a video to Instagram, it'll say made with whatever and give that credit. Instagram doesn't have that. So it'll literally be a video of that person, you, whatever caption you put. So assuming that whatever we post, we have to say that this is 100% our content. We can't post it if it's not ours. Why would they create channels such as that?
I'll say two reasons. One, it's because you're using that content and creating new content on top of it. You know, everything else that you kind of mentioned with sharing, anything else that you share that's not actually creating new content on top of that content, there's attribution for. If I share something on my story, if I repost something, if I use any of their actual share activities, it's saying it's giving attribution to who posted it. You know, they're saying Snoop pretty much downloaded the video, edited it, cut out just to take out the attribution, and then reposted it. That's what they're claiming. You know, and if that is the video that he posted, you know, and if that is the video he posted. And he might have copied it from somebody else that already did that. He might still get in trouble for that and be liable. Kind of fucked up. But I understand, because if a motherfucker took this video, took this video and cut out everything that included Khary's crib and then posted it to their shit that was 65 million and told nobody who the fuck Khary's crib was, I would be a little upset. And if I could find a way to sue, I would sue.
Because essential to me in social media terms, what that sounds like is if I took this and I just didn't give you any credit, but I shared it. I just shared it on my platform. I didn't give you credit. I didn't say I did it. Essentially to me, the way in social media terms is that you're mad that I just gave you a bigger platform.
See, now, I'm saying if you edited it to where there's my name nowhere in sight and nobody knows who the fuck I am, and you just kind of clipped off the whole bottom part of this video, and you don't see none of the Snoop Dogg being sued, all you see is out 3 windows, and then they post it, and then nobody knows who the fuck we are?
So you're mad that I didn't put you on.
No,
it's
I'm mad that you're using my content and not acknowledging who created it.
But
it's the same thing as somebody suing over a sample that's being used and you're not giving attribution or paying for using that sample.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, you're mad that I didn't give you credit. I didn't give you credit. I didn't take credit. I just shared it so more people can see it.
But you didn't just share it.
But wait a minute. Who says that he even purposely edited it?
Nobody's saying.
Like, who said that he purposely went in there, I'm going to take this nigga's name out so he don't get no credit?
Somebody did.
But
it doesn't matter if he did or not.
What I'm saying is that even if that's the case, at the end of the day, you're mad that I put you on? Maybe no. Maybe everybody that gets shared don't get tagged. So it's really just like neither one of us are benefiting. You would have benefited. Mm-hmm. But if people knew enough to do their digging, because it happens every day, not even deep digging, like, you know what I'm saying? You would still have been put on because now your video is viral. So at the end of the day, to me, you're just mad that somebody put you on. This nigga should really say thank you. Because it don't, when I see videos on not the Shade Room because they tag the people, but if I see somebody, some of these blogs don't always tag the people. They don't always tag the people, but it's not hard to find the people that put the fucking video out. So it's like,
I think it kind of is.
Snoop Dogg wouldn't have benefited from sending it. He probably thought it was a good video, it was informational, or it was funny, and shared it with no regard. He probably didn't even realize that he cropped the name out of it. I'm gonna extend that courtesy. I don't feel like he did that shit purposely because he has nothing to gain from it. You're the only one with something to gain from it. So really, niggas say thank you is the way I see it. That's all. But he trying to get some money again because it's Snoop. That's crazy.
If he would have left the name in there, that could have made him money. No?
No.
You don't think so?
Dude wouldn't have made any money off of Snoop reposting because that's not how Instagram's algorithm works when it comes to monetizing.
So now if people actually leave the attribution on there and people see his name and people say, you know what, let me see what else this guy has to offer. And they go to his page. He might be offering whatever. He might have something on there for sale for $5. You know, that's a potential.
But at the same time, when if you're suing him, because it's not Snoop's job to advertise for you.
It's not.
So whatever money that you may have missed this is a clip, it's Instagram. He's not here to monetize. He's not here to advertise for you for free or advertise for you at all. So whatever potential money that you may have made don't even matter because it's not his job to advertise you. He just posted what he would think was funny. But the reason I say that he wouldn't monetize off of this is strictly because that is not how Instagram monetizes. TikTok? If we were talking about TikTok or YouTube, those are platforms where you would monetize off of the amount of subscribers that you have and the followers that you have. That's when you monetize. I'm not necessarily
talking about monetizing off of the platform itself. But
listen, this is what I'm saying. You're saying missing out on money. I already said potential money don't count. Because it does in a lawsuit. But what I'm saying to you, listen to what I'm saying to you.
It does in a lawsuit.
Okay, potential money to me, potential money don't count because it's not Snoop's it's not, his job to advertise for him, right? What I'm saying then, if we're really talking about whatever he's trying to talk about, the only money that would be on the table is potential money from Instagram or from him to monetize off of that video going viral. He would not even see any of that because Instagram does not monetize off of the amount of likes or the followers that you have. So we're not talking about any money here. To me, we're not talking about any money here.
And that's where we kind of disconnect because I'm not relating monetization towards how many followers he has or how many whatever. I'm relaying it to how many eyes actually hit his content. He might have shit to tell. He might not have shit to sell. You know, he might have people come to his page and they start looking at his other shit. You know, those are all potential eyes that if there could be potential monetization on this platform or others from them just looking at the content, just getting their eyes on the content. And that makes a case for a lawsuit, you know, or saying, you know what, you use my content because you thought it was good, but I didn't get any attribution for it, which if you would have gave me attribution, that would have gave me potential X amount of views, which could have then related to X amount of dollars. And motherfuckers in court can use math to say, hey, your amount of views, we should get at least this percent of people to come back that looks at my shit. From that percentage could break down to this percentage that would actually buy shit, and this could be my potential loss. And that's how this shit could all be used in like the court of law and the kind of for argument's sake. And you know what I'm saying?
But exactly what you said. You said right?
Hey, Judge Joe Brown.
You said that we would listen. What you said was we would be looking at the amount of views and likes that he could have made potentially. He could have the money that he could have made potentially off of views and likes. My whole point, but listen, my whole point to you, that right there, the money that he would have potentially made off of views and likes, what would dead that is the fact that Instagram, you would not monetize off of views and likes.
Okay.
That's not how they monetize. So he wouldn't have made any money.
When you make a post selling something, do you usually sell some stuff?
Wait a minute.
I'm asking a question.
Say it again.
When you make a post saying, hey, I have something for sale on Instagram, do you make a sale?
Not always. And that's why I said he doesn't. That's why I said he does not have.
Is there a percentage of the time when you make a sale?
That's why I said he does not have a case because potential sales don't matter.
Now,
you don't know, but wait, you don't know if he would have got, you don't know if he would have got one sale or 200.
Right.
You don't know if he would have, you don't know if he would have got a deal from Fashion Nova or he wouldn't have got shit. So if Fashion Nova didn't put out, now I can understand, right? Let's say it was clothing. I'm gonna just give an example. It was clothing he modeled. It was funny. People liked it, wanted to know where the clothes were from, right? Let's say after Snoop posted this video, Fashion Nova ended up reaching out to him and he never knew that Snoop even posted this video and he decided to go through with this claim, right? Let's imagine that Fashion Nova did extend something to him after seeing it from Snoop. I can understand because potentially I would have missed out on whatever that he would have saw in this Fashion Nova letter, whatever dollar amount he would have saw there. I could see him suing Snoop for that. I could see you. But if Snoop reposted your shit, even if he was trying to sell something, nobody actually wanted to, I'm not saying nobody wanted to buy anything, but he didn't get any big deals from it for you to be able to even take Snoop to court and say the potential money, because what the fuck is the amount of the potential money? How much would he have made? Do we know? Nobody extended an offer, so therefore there's no money on the table.
I don't even know what type of business he is.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I bet you some lawyers can come up with some numbers.
Potentially, what would he be suing Snoop for if he don't even have a potential number? What is the potential amount of money that you would have made off this post?
Lawyers can come up with a number.
He ain't got a case to me. I think he's just doing it because of Snoop.
You know why? Because
it ain't even a real case.
Because it's the same thing as sampling. It's the same thing as sampling.
I don't know. Now, but the what gets me is that it's social media and that this particular platform does not monetize off of the number of people that like it or viewed it. So to me, that whole thing is dead. We were talking about TikTok. I know a girl that makes roughly about $1,500 off about a month. $1,500 a month off of TikTok based on, I think she has something like 80,000 followers, right? Now, if it was TikTok, somebody shared it, it got 80,000 likes, and now this person is making money. They could stand to make some money from this platform for resharing your shit and not giving you credit at all. I could understand that because now I could say, okay, I missed out on $1,500 because you shared my shit and didn't give me any whatever, because that's TikTok. That's how they monetize. Instagram, that's not even how you don't monetize. It doesn't matter how they monetize. Copyrights are copyrights. That's the thing. Copyrights are copyrights.
Okay. So the beat that you hear on the intro of this, have you ever heard it before? If I wouldn't have played it, would you have ever heard it?
We don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing.
I'm not playing no beat. I'm talking about the beat I played during the intro, you know? This beat, you know?
Okay, got you.
You know,
I was we don't hear nothing.
This beat right here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all never heard this before until I started playing it, right? Never heard it before, nothing like that and shit. And the reason why I'm talking now, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. But the reason why I'm talking now is because I actually got hit for a copyright for that beat. And I bought the beat, you know? But I had to send in paperwork that said, yo, I bought a license to use this beat. So, don't give me a fucking copyright for this production here, you know? So
to me, that's different, though. To me, that's not the same as
it's the
this
same
case.
thing.
To me, it's not.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
It
I don't
is.
think so.
Because
dude ain't paid for the video and he ain't made no money off the video.
He created the video.
So what are you suing for?
Out there. He put the video out. It's the same thing if I was outside and I filmed 2 ducks fucking and then another duck came and killed the duck that was getting fucked. You know, if I filmed that and then I posted that to my Instagram and then TMZ took that video and put it on TV, I could sue them for taking my shit.
That's not the same thing to me, though.
Same thing.
That's not the same thing to me.
It is. The
Harvey's not doing that, though. Harvey's not doing that.
That was wild.
I just made it. I just made you guys an example.
The fact that your brain even went there randomly on an example is wild. But to me, it's not the same thing. It's not.
It's the same thing. It's some content.
But I see what you're saying.
It's some content he filmed. He put it out there, or he got the film. He might have paid somebody for that film, and then put it out there, and then it's the same thing.
I hear you.
You gotta look at Snoop's Instagram like TMZ.
I hear you.
In my opinion, you know. Let's move on. There was a report released recently about the wealthy and the not so wealthy. You know, there's a if you're not in the top 10% of the wealthiest people in America, chances are you don't own any motherfucking stock, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I'm telling you this, yo.
Yeah, I got a few.
A report released by the Central Banking System of the United States says the wealthiest 10% of Americans own 89% of the stock. That's fucked up, yo.
Say it again?
10%, the wealthiest 10% of Americans own 89% of all stock in America.
That makes sense to me.
You know?
They got more money than us.
Now, just to put that in like a real minuscule perspective, you know? Like, imagine we was all in first grade, right? And there was only 10 of us in the class, you know? And there was like 1,000 pieces of candy, you know?
I'm about to say, they don't do special ed that early.
I'm saying, and it was like 1,000 pieces of candy, right? Mm-hmm. And one kid had 900 pieces of those candies, you know? And the rest of us had to just look at this little 100 we got, you know?
They got a bigger advantage than us.
And now we got to split that 100 up between the 9 of us while this nigga got 900 pieces of candy over there, yo.
But that's
you know what I'm saying?
It's America, so that's like saying
exactly.
This nigga got $1 billion and I got 2,000 in my account till next paycheck. You know what I'm saying? It's like this nigga got a bigger advantage than me. Huh?
Is that bees?
Listen, and we getting away with it because we in special ed because there's 10 of us in the class.
That's crazy though, right?
I ain't surprised.
You know, I've been looking on, I tell you what, I've been looking on my motherfucking Facebook. Damn near half my timeline been telling me about the fucking stocks they bought. You know? Niggas like, yeah, I got three shares in this, 2 shares in that. I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all just.
You like, y'all niggas ain't doing shit.
You know, I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you got stock. I give it to you, but in reality, you ain't really got stock, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Niggas
you a nigga with 100%.
Like,
meanwhile, this nigga got 100,000.
Yo, niggas be having like 100,000 shares, yo. It's like, nigga. And these companies be having millions and millions and millions of shares out there for sale.
And compared to the rich folks, you ain't did shit. You might as well just gave them a penny.
Nigga, I spent $50 on stock, nigga.
And that was probably your last $50.
You know? These niggas just, hey, let me put 10,000 over here, 30,000 over here, 40,000 over here, and let me see what they give me back in 3 months, 3 years, 6 years. Yeah, oh, look at this, 10 years from now. Oh, look at this little $3,000. Now I'm $300,000 richer. You know? Oh, let me go buy me a motherfucking pool for my house.
But you see what? I'm not surprised because we see this shit every day. we be at work and rappers be shitting on us, just doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Niggas getting diamonds in their forehead and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not too surprised. These niggas been doing it.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny about that? That's not back into the community. That's not an exaggeration. That's not like just some funny shit to say. A nigga really put a diamond in his fucking forehead, yo.
Dead ass serious. The nigga got a diamond implanted in his forehead. I think it was the world's most expensive diamond. Was it?
But you got robbed for that shit.
No, he said he just took it out.
I think somebody tried to snatch it when he was at a show or some shit, but they was like, nah, nigga, back the fuck up, back the fuck up. You know?
But I think it was like the world's most expensive diamond or some shit like that, wasn't it? Or rarest diamond. It was something special about it. And got it implanted right here in his forehead. Like,
that nigga was bugging.
Rich niggas been shitting on the poor. We knew this.
Like, nigga, you bugging.
I'll be right back.
All right, so I'm actually on my phone right now, right? And I'm on Cash App. Where you can buy Bitcoin instantly. This is not an ad, by the way. But today, Bitcoin is up 3.29%. You can actually buy Bitcoin on Cash App. You think there's any value in buying Bitcoin on Cash App? You don't think there's any value in Bitcoin?
No.
What y'all think in the chat? You think there's any value to Bitcoin and investing in Bitcoin?
So you saying you invest in like what $100 in Bitcoin and you think this is gonna do something? No, because the average share, the actual share itself for Bitcoin is like 23,000 or some shit like that. It's up there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not like where you buying like maybe some type of power shares in some type of power company that's like maybe right now they're at 0.65.
I'm a little angry right now.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm a little angry right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
you had a chance.
One of my homeboys told me about Bitcoin back in like 2012 and shit like that, right? And it didn't make sense.
You was telling me about it back in the day.
Yeah, it didn't make too much sense to me. I was still trying to understand it. And currently, when I was looking at Bitcoin, one coin was like a penny. Some shit like that. The shit was mad cheap, yo. The shit was mad cheap. But currently, this is the going price of a single Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is worth $63,806 in US dollars. One Bitcoin is worth $63,000. You know, I kind of went back and seen if I could log into any of my accounts that I might have been associated with Bitcoin. It was like, you know what? Let me see if I got these accounts, because I know some of these accounts gave me. Yo, there was accounts. I thought I might have a login somewhere. You know, there was accounts that actually gave me free Bitcoins back in the days. You know, and I gotta see if I can access these accounts, man. Because if I might have like 2 free Bitcoins for all I know.
You might be a rich dude.
You know, I might have 2 free Bitcoins that's in my account. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta figure out if I can access them shits. They probably
you might have a new car.
Nigga, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if some motherfucker was in the system like, let me see who hasn't accessed this shit in a couple of years. These people no longer have this shit. You know? I wouldn't be surprised. How long ago was it?
Nigga
like 2012.
And that nigga like fuck a PP loan. I'm thinking
2012. Like 2012.
Did you hear about the dude that had, I forget what happened, but he ended up getting like thousands of dollars in Bitcoin, but he couldn't remember the password, and it only allowed you to like change or log in like 2-3 times. He lost all that money and went back after a certain time. I know that shit gone.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can log into my motherfucking account.
You should. At least try.
My food just got here too, y'all. This is I got some food from some Wingspot.
Just think about it though.
I don't know what these
Password
are.
time. When it's password time, just think real sensitive. Like don't be like, don't just dive in there like, oh, I know what it is. Like you gotta watch it because you don't know how many times it may be before it like locks you out.
See, but check it out. Me?
That's what he did though.
Me? I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know my password schema over the years. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
like years 1 through 7 of me using computers. My passwords was this schema right here. You know what I'm saying? 7
Okay.
through blah, blah, this schema,
Gotcha.
this schema. You know. So it's like, okay, when did I create this? About this time frame? It was one of these 5 passwords that I created back then. I had my easy password, my almost easy, my complex, my complicated, and then my really hard password. You know? I don't even remember.
Not lose that password.
Yeah, I don't even remember that shit.
Not with Bitcoin, because I can't
Yeah,
remember
and
how many tries.
the really hard one is probably the one he used for Bitcoin.
Exactly, the one you rarely use and can't remember.
Mm-hmm. This is the one where all the characters are different characters.
Wrap it up.
Okay.
I want to wrap it up, but this chicken tastes good.
I told you this the one that what you call it said wasn't good. KJ.
He said it
was
wasn't
like, no,
good?
I don't want that place. They chicken wings not good. I'm like, okay. Every time I've been there, they've been hitting. But
all right. So speaking of the wealthy and money, have either of y'all fucked with or thought about fucking with black banking?
Yeah.
You know? And one of the
What do
things
you mean, like banking with black people?
Yeah, with black companies.
I wouldn't mind.
Not an ad again. Killer Mike is actually trying to launch a black bank, a black online bank. You know, called Greenwood or some shit like that, right? And it hasn't launched yet. But I was thinking about creating an account when they open up, you know? And I was like, you know what? If I knew of black banks, I would probably go to one. But I don't really know of too many black banks, especially out here in Florida.
They're mostly like online banking.
Online.
They have one in Harlem.
Should I treat online banking different than regular banks? No. Should I treat them with a different level of respect?
You got Cash App?
Yes.
That's online banking.
Hey, yo.
But now I don't look at it as online banking because I don't have my checks.
Cash App. I don't see it like Cash App, now, like
but you
online
could.
banking.
Yes, I could. Now, if I would have my checks deposited there, I would probably look at it as my bank. You know, I would be mad at them for all of the fees they charge for taking money out. I've taken money out of ATM before. I'd be mad they take money out because I tell you what.
You talking about Cash App and stuff?
Yeah. If
they got a place where you can take it out for free. You just don't go there.
Yeah. Where's it at? What's the place? It kind of sounds inconvenient to me. You know,
you gotta look at your app for that. I'm not your Cash App.
Right?
App,
you see,
I'm sending money out for free.
It sounds inconvenient.
You see, no, and the thing is, I'm mad that they're charging me money. I'm not angry that the ATM might charge me money, but the ATM charged me money, and y'all charging me money to take out money. You know, when my bank, when the bank I bank with. If I take out money from 100 ATMs and 100 ATMs charge me $2, end of the month, I'm getting $200 deposited back to me in refunds for the shit that other banks charge me.
Well, see, a lot of banks don't work like that. First,
and that's why I'm with my bank.
I feel like that sounds like that's some shit that your bank do for you as a courtesy, but a lot of banks don't do
credit union.
And I feel like a lot of credit unions don't do that, but I feel like online banking, it has that negative whatever because people are just so used to going to a bank, physical bank. They're not used to online banking. It's just a change. That's all it is. Like, it's still a bank, just online. People look at it weird because it's not what they used to, but it's like I've looked into on black owned banks, whatever you want to call it. and most of them were online. I believe, I can't remember what the one I was looking at. It was really popular. I can't remember. But they charged a fee for like $100 fee for opening an account.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, at the time, that's not economically, just smart for me. So I'm going to stick with my free banking. But, if at the time I was capable of doing that, I'm cool with that. And they charge you for a certain amount of like transactions and shit like that. So for me, that just wasn't good for me at the moment, but I definitely would bank if it was convenient for me.
Okay. I'm saying that I'm thinking to myself, how convenient is online banking when there's no branch? And I'm trying to think of all the things I've gone to a local branch for that they could never actually provide for me. And I'm like, only thing I can think about going to the actual branch for was to deposit money and have it be there in my account that exact moment.
You could do that with online banking.
Can you?
Yeah, they got places where you can deposit money at like Walgreens or CVS or some shit. You just go to the cash register, give them the money, swipe your card. They put it just like Walmart with the, what is that called? The money transfer shit? Right. The MoneyGram. They do the same shit. And which is why they do Walgreens and CVS. So it can be convenient because where is there a Walgreens and CVS? Damn near on every corner. So it's like you can still do all of that. I feel like people just don't give it a chance because it's new and different.
Okay. Now, probably taking a bite. Probably taking my ass question. That's some good chicken. Oh, that sounds so black. What? Never mind.
Sorry, go to the next goddamn question, dog. Not I sound so black.
That's some good chicken.
Why I gotta be a black statement? I done heard a white person say that's some good chicken.
Because of the stereotype.
Don't do stereotypes.
Hey, I perpetuate stereotypes sometimes.
You want to get into a stereotype? You want to get into a stereotype?
Do I want to get into a stereotype?
Yeah.
What you mean? Do I want to talk about stereotypes?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I thought we was talking about black bacon.
I'm saying this nigga on my nerves. I'm saying you're saying that you basically like believe in stereotypes. So if we were to get into stereotypes, of course you would think that.
No, I didn't say I believe in stereotypes.
What'd you say?
I said I perpetuate stereotypes sometimes.
Meaning
sometimes some stereotypes might make me look like a scary motherfucker, and I'm not mad at that. Some stereotypes might make me look like a drug dealer. I'm mad at that. Some stereotypes I perpetuate. Some stereotypes I don't.
All right.
And some I just make fun of.
Okay.
Now, is black banking going to cost me more necessarily?
Cost you more?
Yeah, I don't know. Depending on the interest rate.
Is it going to cost me more to interact with my money?
To do what?
Interact with my money. To take money out, put money in.
You think like the transaction fees and stuff will be more?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, they ain't giving you no free ATM. You get that? Ain't nobody giving you no free ATM.
The one that I looked at, I cannot remember what it was called. I don't want to say it was close to Chase, but it was one that had like cartoons on the front of the. I can't even remember, but that one definitely had $100.
Was it credit?
Huh?
Was it credit banking?
Yeah, it was a credit union type. I can't, honestly, I don't even want to say that because I can't remember. But it was big. I remember, what's his name? The Rush card. What's his name?
Russell Simmons?
Russell Simmons was actually promoting it.
The Rush card.
So it was was a real bank.
I looked at
it. Just had the $100 like opening fee, and then they definitely had a free ATM though.
This shit was expensive.
But it would have been, for somebody, imagine somebody living check to check, trying to bank black, and there's $100 starting fee. And then there was also you had to pay a something fee after 200 or something transaction. I can't even remember, something like that. So it's like I love the idea, but you gotta be able to reach everybody. But maybe they don't want to reach everybody, and that's cool too.
They was really tapping people's pockets with that shit. I looked at it and I was like, damn, there's a lot of fucking fees involved with this shit, yo.
Normally you see that kind of shit with like a business, like a business account to open up. Think it like, you know, if you open up a business account with what is it called? Where am I thinking of? American Bank of America. Bank of America or Chase. Imagine open up a business account. They charge a fee like that, and they charge for transactions. I've seen that with business accounts, not with personal accounts.
Yeah, depends on the clauses in the business account.
Yeah, to me, it depends on how much money the bank trying to make.
I don't have that. I don't have that situation with Chase.
I looked at when the Rush card came out. I was like, oh, let me look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Russell Simmons got a card. Let me see if I can support the nigga. I started looking at the fees and how much that shit was gonna cost me. I was like, nigga, you wildin'. You know? I said, nigga, you wildin'. Nigga said, oh, we got free ATMs. These are the ATMs you can use. They gotta have this logo on it. I ain't see that logo on no ATM I ever been at, nigga.
Nothing.
I'm like, I don't know what. You check
the little raggedy off-brand ones at the corner store?
Hell yeah, man. Them should be on the corner store motherfucking networks and shit. You know, and then they don't even honor their shit. I'm like, nigga, I ain't fucking with this shit. You know, I said, you know, I like what you're doing, but nah, nigga, you wildin', B. These shits is expensive.
I respect the thought, but I don't like the action.
It gotta make sense.
Yeah, I went to a motherfucking check cashing spot one time as convenience because it was like a Sunday or some shit, right? And these niggas tried to put my shit on a fucking card, yo. I was like, nah, nigga.
You were depositing a check?
I was trying to cash a check, right? And these niggas tried to give me my check on the motherfucking card. I was like, nah, I would give my cash, nigga. I don't want that shit on the card. That's just gonna cost me money to get.
And then they gonna tax you to even give it back to you too.
Nigga, I was like, don't give me that shit on my card.
They gonna wax your ass. They got like a $40 fee. Like, excuse me?
It's like, I don't trust y'all niggas to actually give me money on this motherfucking card.
You know what? That's for people that didn't have, that's why they going out of business. That's for people that don't have a bank account. Now people got online banking. So they don't need them little cards with the little check cash in place.
Yeah, I think a lot of them fees is overboard though. I think they be taking advantage of people.
Overboard.
You know, they be like, yo, you get the best rates because we don't have locations. So why I got all these fucking fees, nigga? You know, why I got all these fucking fees? I got more fees than the regular bank. Or at least my bank. I bank with I will say I bank with a credit union. Credit unions are a little different. I think they're kind of not for profit or some shit like that. You know, so my bank, at the end of the month, I get refunds for ATMs. That's why you never see me complain about what ATM I go to. I never be like, oh, I'm only gonna go to this ATM or that ATM or this. I'd be like, you know what? End of the month, they're giving me whatever I spent on ATMs right back to me. So it don't matter to me. You know? So yeah. But I had a bank account with Bank of America. I ain't like they fees, you know. I ain't like the shit they was doing. Like after 90 days, and all of a sudden I had to pay a fee. I'm like, yo, where did $75 go, nigga? It's like, oh, that's our after 90-day fee. After 90-day fee, yeah, we just want to let you know we gonna rape you with this fucking cash, but just taking some shit because you've been here 90 days now. You know, I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with y'all. I went right back to my credit union, nigga. You know, my dad put me onto that shit. You know, my dad was always like, oh, join the credit union. Wherever you go, make sure you join the credit union because of this. I'm over here acting like I'm advocating for credit unions. Only thing I know about credit unions is they don't charge me for my fucking ATM usage. Other than that, I don't know what the benefits are other than the bank. Though they do offer me life insurance every 6 months. They be like, hey, would you like some life insurance? Like, y'all niggas plan on killing me or some shit?
And probably a car loan and everything else.
Yeah, I might get them to actually refinance some shit one day. I'm like, I've been with y'all niggas for 20 years. Y'all should do something for me. You know?
I can't. You stupid. Yeah, say it in the voice again. Say it in the voice again. We
I've
show
been here
20
for
years.
20
Say it in the voice
years. I
again.
walk in there just like that with my hat on and all that. Yo, I've been here for 20 years and I need something from you motherfuckers.
Man, it's my money and I need it now.
All right, let's move it on. Let's move it on. No more Kanye West. Kanye West has officially gotten a judge to say, all right, Joe, people can just call you Ye. His name is just Ye. Y-E, Ye. You know, no middle name, no last name, just Ye. But y'all gonna call him Ye or y'all gonna still call him Kanye?
I mean,
Mama name him Kanye West. I'm gonna call him Kanye West.
I feel like people were still calling him Ye. I feel like this. Oh,
ooh, police coming.
I feel like this is just like I feel like this is just like a milestone for him. This ain't necessarily for us. We gonna still call him whether we want him to call him. Call him. Some people call him Yeezy, just like Diddy.
I've never like called him Yeezy like when I was actually referring to him. Like I never been like, yo, you heard that new Yeezy album? You know, I was always like, yo, you heard Kanye's new album? It's like I've only referred to him as like when I'm making a joke about him.
Yeah.
I've only called him Yeezy like Yeezy old dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I know some people personally that call him Yeezus.
Yeezus.
Those are like the beat. You know how Beyonce's fans are die hard. Those are like the Beehive. Yeah. Those are those type of fans. They call him by what he wants them to call him.
Yeehive. Yeah, the
Yeehive. What is his fan base called?
Fan base?
Yeah, what are they called? You know how Nicki has the Barbs, Beyonce has the Beehive, Rihanna got the Navy.
The college dropouts.
Did you just make that up?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
Dropout?
Okay. I was asking seriously.
I would guess the college dropouts.
Let me Google this.
Okay.
The love below.
We definitely need to make it a rule that we should stop eating on the stream.
Why? You be the only one that be mostly eating on the stream.
Me and Bees.
No. I'll be tearing some shit up.
Khary be like, I'm gonna take a bite of this steak. I'm gonna take a bite of this spaghetti. This chicken.
Listen. I smoke during this cast. Listen. I smoke during this cast. The munchies stick in.
This is a late dinner for me. And what shot? I'm not on too many shots, but I am going to take.
To your shot counter?
Oh, I got it there. I just forgot what it said. That's why I'm taking another shot. You know why I'm taking another shot? So I can press the button and see what number I'm on. What number I'm on? This is number 4. Let's see. Wait.
Do it.
4. Wait, what happened? Oh shit! I think I closed the shit. Damn it.
The dramatics.
Yeah,
I'll do number 4.
I wanted to have an echo on it. Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Oh man, that was a good shot.
Let's see.
All right, so
they said it's called a Yee stand, a Ye stand.
A Ye stand. What's called a Ye stand?
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
What's a Ye stand?
Kanye's fan.
Oh, a Ye stand, not with a D. No D at the end.
Somebody says Yeethians.
Yeethians. See, I would think the college dropouts would be more fitting, no?
That's just the name of his album, but you know, like Beyonce has the Beehive because of everybody call her B. Nicki has the Barbs because she was a Barbie, like her ego, her whatever. I think the college dropout is just the name of his album. What is his like? His Barbs, his Beehive, like, you know,
the congregation.
Yeah, what is his persona? His I don't know what to call it. I don't think he really has one. Huh?
They think he's Yeezy. So when Jesus walks, he goes to the congregation.
I don't even know what they call. I really don't.
God show me the way, cause the devil trying to wreck my down. Jesus walk with me, with me, with me.
That was that song though.
Yo, listen, that early Kanye.
Wayne said, Khary, do a mukbang for the foodies. You know what? Sean said that man has lost all his marbles. If y'all look at the inbox, if y'all look at y'all messages on Instagram, I sent y'all a post of him posing with two white men and he had on a mask that looked like a white man. It's like,
oh, that was at
he be doing some questionable
shit. That was at a wedding, I think he performed at.
No, that's not the same one that I'm
it's
talking
not that
about.
Picture? Oh, shit, it's something else? Oh.
The wedding, he had on like a blue mask or some shit. This one actually looked like a white man.
Did y'all see?
He was standing with two white men.
Did y'all see his haircut?
That shit was fucked up.
Y'all saw his haircut?
That didn't even say yay.
That's what it was supposed to say?
I assumed because I saw an E, I don't know. That his haircut was fucked up.
Now I gotta look at it again.
Bring it up so the chat can see it.
Now I gotta look at it again. That was supposed to say yay. Nay, nigga. Nah,
no, because I didn't even see a Y. His haircut just looked like he told his barber, like, give me the Zorro. Like, just cut my shit up.
Oh, that's supposed to say yay? Oh, shit. Now I'm even more angry, yo. Oh, no. Yo, that shit looked like his barber was fucking coughing and sneezing and shit, yo. I'm pulling it up for y'all. Yo, give me a second, B. This shit is nuts.
Yeah, that haircut was wild. And then to see him with a mask on that looked like a white man in between two white men.
We gonna make this joint mad big, yo.
And he had on a hat with the mask too.
Come on, yo. But what y'all see in this? What y'all see in this picture right here? What you seeing? Y'all seeing anything other than a messed up fucking cut, yo?
He said Tati, he looked like Michael Myers.
Yo, who took this picture and who let this picture out, yo?
Dog, they got Edward Scissorhands to cut his shit.
Yo, oh shit.
I don't see a yay, but I thought that's what it was supposed to
like
say.
I think Edward Scissorhands did a better job,
yo, I think he was talking to somebody and he was trying to cut his scissors. So that ain't no barber work right there.
Yeah.
He said they just threw the clippers at his head.
Yeah. When I was young, right? I tried to cut my own hair, right? And when I tried to cut my own hair, I kind of like coughed. Right? I kind of like coughed. Right? And when I cough, I kind of like just like fucked up my whole hairline, so I just went bald. And I was like, you know what? Onyx is out. I could do that now. You know?
Let me find out that's why you had a baldy.
That is why I had a baldy, nigga. I coughed. I fucked up my hairline. I was like, welp, that's that. We can let that shit grow back. You know? And yeah.
Look like a bald head scallywag, huh?
And then when I cut a baldy, I didn't like the shape of my head. So I'm like, fuck. Damn it. All right, but let's move it on. We all think Kanye wildin'.
Miss Cheryl said that looks fucked up.
It looks fucked up, right? But yo, let's move it on, yo. We gotta give a RIP shout out to Colin Powell, General Colin Powell, 4-star General Colin Powell. That man been doing this thing for a long time. Black man in a prominent position, doing his thing, making decisions.
From the boogie down Bronx.
And he's from the Bronx? Oh, man, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Colin Powell from the boogie down Bronx. He graduated from City College.
Yeah. BX,
He
Mr.
grew up
Powell.
on one.
See, the king over here in the chat says, yo, BX, Mr. Powell. What's that? He's over here hitting the beverage.
You're supposed to pour some out.
Yo, Sam.
He's over here hitting the beverage.
You listen, Colin Powell didn't want no Dr. Pepper.
Man.
But yo, Colin Powell, yo. That man is like a black icon, yo. Though he hasn't always been seen at that stature, I should say. But I remember when I was younger during the Gulf War, some black people kind of hating on him. They was kind of looking at him like Carlton, you know what I'm saying, from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, they was looking at him like a Carlton before Carlton had that episode where he said, you know what, I'm black as y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas think could I act like this and do this? But you know what, I know the struggle, brother. No, I'm just joking. But nah, people looked at him in a certain, you know what I'm saying? People looked at him in a certain perspective, and I think they looked at him like that because he was a Republican, you know? And that's kind of why I made the Carlton analogy, because of that shit. But the man was highly respected, you know what I'm saying? He held many positions. Yeah. He was, what's that?
And he was one of them there Jamaicans.
And he was Jamaican as well?
Yeah, well, he was from Jamaica. He was born in Jamaica. Then when his family moved to America, they moved to the Bronx.
Okay.
And then, you know,
4-star general, right? He was the 65th United States Secretary of State. That's from 01 to 05. And he was also the first black Secretary of State. You know, Wikipedia says African American, but there's a white woman that's African American, and I don't agree with calling ourselves African Americans. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Colin Powell, man. You know what I'm saying? Well respected, you know, well renowned, rest in peace. And that man, he did a lot in his life, you know? And
he really did.
Not only did he do a lot in his life, you know, he did a lot in his life in a period where people kind of told black people you can't do much with your life. You know? He comes from that era. He comes from like that we're gonna be racist with a little bit of extra sauce. You know? You know what I'm saying? He comes from that era of racism. If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas is racist now. Yes, niggas is racist now. But you know what I'm saying? He comes from an era where when niggas was like, you know what? It's cool to be racist. Now it's not so cool to be racist, and just unless you just like roll with racist ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But like he comes from an era where it was like cool to be racist, and that was the thing to be. And he was able to accomplish things and do things that he probably grew up his whole life that people probably were like, nah, you ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna be cleaning my shoes, nigga. You know? And he said, fuck all y'all, and did everything he never did, yo. You know what I'm saying? Colin Powell, yo. You know, I'm gonna take a shot for General Colin Powell, and I'm gonna call him General Colin Powell because he did his thing and he got to that stature, that rank, and I'm gonna give that man his respect.
Right.
General Colin Powell. R.I.P. And some things was said about him in the news. Donald Trump had some shit to say about him, you know. I didn't really when I just saw he had some shit to say about him. I said, "Fuck Donald Trump," and I didn't even read the shit.
What if it was good?
I didn't even care because Trump said it, and it was some negative shit that he said about it.
Oh,
you know?
what?
Yeah, it was some negative shit. So
Trump always got some negative.
I ain't even feed
shit
into it. I ain't even feed into it. You know.
Yeah.
They should host a roast on his
Yeah,
damn.
I did.
Some people have been trying to use his death to speak about COVID and the vaccine because he was vaccinated and they say he did pass away from complications from COVID, you know? So some people were putting that in question.
As they should.
You know? And
as they should.
I kind of bring it back to the whole seatbelt shit. You know, the vaccine isn't going to save everybody, just like the seatbelt ain't. You know, so might save me, you know, so. But rest in peace to Colin Powell. I'm not even going to get into the whole COVID shit with this man and his death. You know, I'm going to give him more respect to that.
Do that.
You know, I'm going to give him more respect.
R.I.P.
You know, R.I.P. There was a story that I think I heard I think it was late last week, where a man was raping a woman on the SEPTA train. People were observing, watching. Nobody intervened. Nobody called the police or anything. Mm-hmm. But it looks like the man that was behind that incident was actually arrested, you know? But I think it's wild that people were just observing and nobody did
People weren't
or
just
said
observing.
anything.
They were recording.
So they were recording
the incident on their cell phones. And now they're actually, everybody that recorded may face the same charge that he does, which I think is completely fair. I think that's fair. Yeah. If you can watch a woman get raped in front of you,
that can't happen.
And you don't do shit to stop it. It's several people taking their phones out to record. Nobody called 911.
Right.
That is devastating. Can you imagine the state that this young woman was in? Like being raped, somebody taking her innocence or her body from her by force, and then in front of a group of people, nobody helped and everybody recorded. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's devastating. I think they should be charged with the same thing. Send all their ass to jail.
I would agree.
You know what they were seeing on the tape? You know what you were seeing on the tape if I was there?
What's that?
Me hitting that nigga with something. Like that shit is just crazy. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got daughters. Like, yo, I got a mom. Like, you're not doing that. Like, that shit is...
Right.
That's where we draw the line. You know?
I think back to when we was kids, Bees. I think if we would have saw some shit, we would have fucked the nigga up. Like our crew would have dragged the nigga off and beat the nigga down. And if I was there, if I was in a situation like that, I'm doing something. I'm smacking phones down. I'm saying, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Do some shit. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Let's go. Boom. You know? And even though I know I'm probably going to be the only person to do something until I get the nigga off, and then other people are going to help me. Once they realize, oh, he doesn't have a gun and he's not going to shoot me, then they're going to, like, okay, let me help, you know? But
this is disgusting.
It is.
I grow more and more disgusted by America every fucking day and with everybody's actions. Mm-hmm. This is disgusting. I could not imagine myself, my daughter, some young girl that I do know, some young girl that I don't know, even going through some shit like that. Even a grown woman, you know? This is fucking disgusting.
It is.
And I really hope they all catch a fucking charge, go to prison, and then all get put on the fucking list as a sex offender.
Yeah.
Honestly, because...
So I have to ask this. So I do have to ask this about this. This part I didn't read and maybe I missed it. There was penetration?
Yes. She was raped. Not molesting. Raped. And even if it was molestation, that shit is just...
Still foul.
Yeah, like, this woman was sexually raped.
Nah, it's fucked up regardless of how you fucking put it. Like,
you said it was 40 minutes, Wayne?
40 minutes?
They said it went on for 40 minutes. Nobody called the police.
That's crazy.
Nobody did anything. Nobody stopped it.
Y'all got this nigga out here thinking he Wesley Pipes and shit, shooting some film on... Man, listen.
I grow more and more
Man, that's
disgusted
some
by
fucked
this
up shit,
country
yo.
every fucking day. I ain't gonna lie to you, because this shit is unacceptable. Like,
Unacceptable, yo.
and people want to holler about protect
Now
black.
you
I don't
see
even know
how
if
I
she was
feel.
black or not. Like, people
Yeah.
want to holler like protect black women, protect women,
But
protect
you know, the
motherfucker, like
situations.
protect y'all communities. Like, y'all worried about specific, protect your fucking community, dog. Like, that shit is crazy as fuck. I could never imagine
You
some
know
shit
what?
like
You
that
see?
happening.
And that's the shit. That's the shit why people don't be protecting their
I
communities.
feel you.
And now
For real.
I'm about to jump
Yeah.
into something totally different. I was about to say people don't be protecting their communities, and that's why police be coming in and violating. You know, like people be getting abused and beat up by police, and nobody jumps in. You know, because they're scared to jump in because they don't feel like nobody will have their fucking back. You know, and I think this situation might have been the same way for some people.
I won't compare this
Now,
to
I
the
won't
police.
compare it. I won't compare it to police, but I'll compare the people are scared to do things, thinking they're gonna do things by themselves. You know, in this situation,
to
me
the police
personally,
brings a whole different thing into the picture, because I can understand. Not saying it's right, but I can understand why people wouldn't want to jump in when it's the police, because then they can come after you. They can make your life hell. They can send you to jail, kill all y'all. You can still be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, not agree with, but understand why with the police is that situation. When it is one of your peers, we all on a bus and a random ass nigga starts raping a girl, that's different. He ain't, but what I'm saying is the police in this situation is different. I get what you trying to say, where you trying to go with that, but those two different instances for me.
Yes,
you can definitely stop a peer. A police officer, I can understand why you would be hesitant.
Yes and no. And I say yes and no because the only reason why people aren't going to jump in with a cop is because they know that cop has a gun.
Not even just that. They got a whole force that can come after your ass.
Right.
Even
I tell you what.
Not even just the gun.
If something's going on, if somebody's getting beat up by a cop, the only thing that's stopping me from instantly intervening if I think that cop is violating is because he has a gun, and me jumping on him might get him to pull that gun and shoot me. I know for a fact he has a gun. Now, with the instance with the bus, some people might have been like, he might have a gun. You know?
He's in the middle of fucking somebody. If you ain't see a gun in his hand, why would you assume that he have a gun and still not step in? I'm not making
excuses. I'm just trying to think of other people's
that's
mentality.
why I say even that situation.
Me personally,
those are
I'm jumping in. I'm beating the nigga up. I'm driving the nigga up.
To me, those are different situations. I wouldn't compare it to the police. But at the same, I wouldn't compare that to the police, but I get where you're going with it. But at the same time, I remember being in school and they taught us about some young lady that was beaten to death or some shit in New York. Can't remember, it was Cat something. I can't remember what her name was. And that was the example that they taught, that don't assume that's the one person already called the police. You do it because nobody did. I remember that in school. And it's just like, you can stop a peer. A police officer, I can understand. If maybe he had a gun don't matter if nobody saw a gun in his hand. They saw him physically hands-on raping this woman. So to me, that's no excuse. I'm not comparing them to the police. I can understand the police. This nigga, no. Absolutely unacceptable. To the police, but again, I get where you're going with it. I get where you're going. You ain't got to explain again. I get where you're going.
All right, but that's why I brought it up, because some people might have just been scared he has a gun. And nowadays, people are scared that everybody has guns. You know, so that might have been why some people didn't intervene. But if y'all scared he got a gun, why the fuck you filming this nigga doing a crime? Shouldn't be that scared to be able to film. If you're too scared to do something to intervene, you should be too scared to film. That's my opinion. You know? Because I tell you what, I be in a grocery store, I might see somebody dressed in a crazy fucking outfit, and I'll be like, yo, this person looks crazy. Let me put them on my Instagram story. I try to take the picture in secret, you know? I try to be discreet about it. Let me not make myself obvious, you know? I don't want her to see me take a picture looking crazy, you know? And I know she ain't gonna beat me up or shoot me or stab me because I took a picture, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I see somebody committing a crime, if I'm bold enough to pull out my camera, I should be bold enough to stop that motherfucker from doing that bullshit. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sean said, I'm sure there was enough men watching that they could have did some shit and jumped in. I agree with you. Ashanti said it took the workers that control the train to call it in. And that's why they should have stopped it, not just called it in. Call it in and then beat the motherfucker up. The police understand. The judge understand. They'd be like, oh, that nigga fell walking up the steps with his hands in handcuffs, you know?
This
That's
world
what
is
they
just
do.
crazy. Like we seeing young women get killed and shit like with
Kidnapped.
in situations where they just coming home from work. And it's a nigga that got authorization to be in her shit You know what I'm saying? Then killed this young woman. We seeing women going missing left and right. Left and fucking right. No news coverage, no nothing. Like women are getting kidnapped, sex trafficked, killed, raped. And this young lady, the one thing you think would never happen, a nigga ain't gonna rape a girl in broad daylight around people. The one thing that you thought would never fucking happen happened, and nobody did anything about it. This is how unprotected women are. This is how unprotected Black women are. Then people want to holler, oh, women gotta, y'all need to go get y'all a gun. Y'all need to learn to protect yourself. Y'all need to learn to dress more modestly. Y'all need to learn to be aware of your surroundings. The shit is wild. But then you also are expected to be open and feminine when a nigga trying to talk to you. Put your guards down. You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit is ridiculous, dog. Like, to be a woman is crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck. Crazy.
I agree.
How does a woman that have to protect herself and be on guard all day long also let her guard down and allow and really like put her shit down to allow a man to be a man when a man is also who a woman has to be on guard from? Yep. How the fuck does that happen? In the same, like, this shit is insane. It's out of hand. I'm disgusted. And like I could not fucking even imagine.
Yep.
I can't even imagine. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if I protect myself and I'm masculine and I'm on that. But damned if I'm not feminine and I'm in, if I'm too feminine, I'm gonna get taken advantage of.
Yep.
Shit's wild.
So
it's crazy.
My daughter got a motorcycle, right? I was observing her getting ready, putting her stuff on, getting ready to get on her motorcycle to pull off. And I noticed her doing some things. And I asked her about the things that she's doing, right? I'm like, hey, why are you doing this like this? And she's like, oh, I'm doing this for this reason and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, let me tell you why you shouldn't do it like that, I'm like, yo, if you're going to start your bike, be on your bike when you start your bike. You know what I'm saying? Don't start your bike and then start putting all your stuff on and things like that, because now somebody could just run up on you, knock your ass over, take your bike and be out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be aware of the shit that's around you. You know what I'm saying? You got a bike. A bike is the thing that people want to steal. And I'm telling you, and you're a female, they clearly see that because you have this fucking pink ponytail coming out the back of your fucking helmet. You know what I'm saying? So people will try to take advantage of you just because you're a woman and you're smaller. My daughter's like 5'1", 5'2" type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just sad. Like, it's so sad and it's scary as hell. You gotta be on guard. Like, as a woman, I get so tired of always being on guard. That don't mean I'm gonna ever let my guard down.
Right.
But I get tired of being the sole protector for me and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, having to make sure when I'm coming in the house late at night or even in the middle of the afternoon with my baby, without my baby, I'm looking around to see who around me. Right. Who moving funny, who could possibly run up on me. As soon as I get in my car, I gotta lock my door. So a nigga don't jump in behind me. I gotta look at my back seat just in case somebody watching, looking. Right. When I come in my house, I gotta check every closed door, every closed curtain, around every corner, make sure the patio locked. Like, you get what I'm saying? That shit is insane. The shit is insane. Watch my drink in the club. Put my hand or a napkin on top of my drink, even if it's in my hand the whole time. That shit's crazy.
I got PTSD. You know what I'm saying?
As a nigga, I do that shit.
This shit's crazy.
I got PTSD. You know what I'm saying? I was shot by a nigga and I was set up by a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I have PTSD on both men and women, so I'm very alert and aware of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know women have to take it to an extreme level, but I kind of get it. I kind of get watching and being aware of your surroundings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Not you. I understand you get it, but it's a nigga ain't always plotting to get your ass. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about going to the store and having you worry about somebody shooting you, killing you, setting you up.
Well, I don't have to think about it, but I do. That's why
I'm just saying, like,
I know you have to.
For a man being on guard.
I get it. When saying I get it means I get that you have to do it, and you have to do it to a level more than I do it because you're a woman. And I understand it just because of my fucking PTSD and shit like that, of the shit you might be looking at and the things that the average person might not be aware of. That's why I say I get it, because you're looking at things that a man might not look at. You know, like, who's in the back of my car? Who's doing this? Why is that van parked next to my car? Things like that. That's why I say I get it, because of being aware and trying to be aware and being, you know?
This shit just crazy as hell. Like, I encourage all women to get a gun and blast their ass first. But even in those situations, you've seen that not work. The young woman, what's her name, that got raped and she killed the rapist right there on the spot, still was charged. Hella years. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is just absolutely...
That'd be the fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like a woman be defending herself, and fucking she wound up going to jail. Like, who's the what you call it? She shot the nigga on her lawn or some shit like that, and she had an order of protection to get the nigga in Florida.
Shit crazy. Shit is crazy.
Shot the nigga lawn and had an order of protection against the nigga, and she still went to jail. Like, that's some fucked up shit, yo.
All depends on how the laws are set up. You know,
I thought that was a stand your ground fucking type of state.
It all depends. You know, stand your ground depends. Depends on if you're white or black.
That shit is just like,
you know, if you white, self-defense. If you black, let us look at this further.
Yeah.
You know?
She about to be a new cast of orange as the new black.
You know? It's very different.
That's what they be saying.
I just couldn't even imagine. Not for myself, not for my daughter.
Yeah, I don't see why nobody stepped in.
Best believe I'm better pull that. Look, I know everybody ain't able to carry a gun and to you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't playing. This is why I ain't playing no games with a nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
Florida's a little different.
Ain't playing no. I understand about the states. That's why I say I know everybody's not able to do so. But this is fuel. This is why I don't play with niggas. Like, no, ain't none of that sweet shit. Ain't shit sweet around here.
And that's why they have classes. So when shit does happen, you can't use ignorance on shooting somebody. You know? And when I say that is shooting somebody, like how B said that lady got shot somebody on the lawn or some shit like that. You know? All depending on how it happened is whether it's self-defense or not.
We understand that, but it's still fucked up that a young woman was raped and assaulted, and when she defended herself, she was the one that went to prison. So I understand the law. We're just saying that it's very fucked up that she was raped and assaulted, and when she decided to defend herself, she was the one that went to jail. We understand how the law works.
Yeah, laws is crazy.
But she was actually the woman I was talking about was Cynthia Brown. She was actually in Tennessee when that happened, and it's like it's just crazy. Okay. Like it's like defend yourself or don't defend yourself. Like you ain't gonna get no justice, and your ass probably gonna be in jail.
Is that the same person? Because that name sounds familiar. I'm not sure if it's the same person. The person I'm thinking of is. She didn't shoot the nigga. She shot warning shots into the ceiling.
One in the head.
Yeah, that's a different woman. I believe the one that Bees is talking about may be somebody different. But Cynthia Brown, she did like shoot warning shots.
Right, and that's
she
why
didn't even
she
kill
went to
him,
jail.
and she still went to prison for years.
And that's why, because she shot warning shots. They don't teach you to shoot
Khary, I'm not trying to defend why she went to jail.
And I'm saying why
it's still
she went,
fucked up that
I'm
she
just
was
saying why she went to jail.
I don't want to hear why she went to jail.
Well, it's useful information.
No, it's not, because
yes,
it's still fucked up. The fact
went
that she
to
was
jail
raped
because
and
she shot warning shots. Right.
She should have killed
If she would have shot the nigga, she wouldn't have went to jail.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
If she would have shot the nigga in self-defense, she wouldn't have went to jail.
We don't know that. That's your theory. We don't know that.
No, that's why she was charged, because she shot warning shots into the ceiling.
We don't know that.
Because they feel if you can shoot warning shots into the ceiling, your ass ain't got to shoot.
Guess what?
And that's why that's relevant information.
Who was to say that even if she would have killed the nigga, they still wouldn't have put her in jail?
If she would have shot the nigga,
again,
she would have been able to claim self-defense.
I'm not arguing at the end of the day, I'm not arguing the law, because I don't
Shooting into the air is not self-defense.
I'm not arguing the law because I don't give a fuck.
That's why she went to jail.
Because it's still a fucked up situation.
And I bring up law because
if a nigga raped me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a nigga raped me and I shot motherfucking warning shots, bitch, you lucky.
You're going to jail.
But let me fucking finish. You lucky I didn't kill you.
Right, but you're going to jail.
I don't care. You arguing the law. Again, I don't give a fuck about the law. Don't give a fuck.
You're going to jail.
Don't give even the slightest bit of a fuck. At the end of the day, this woman was sexually. At the end of the day, this woman was sexually abused, and she should have killed the nigga. Cool, maybe you feel like that's why she went to jail.
She wouldn't have went to jail.
Cool, maybe you feel like that's why she went to jail. It don't motherfucking matter, because at the end of the day, she was the fucking victim.
It does matter.
Of course, a nigga with a dick would say
no. It's not a nigga with a dick.
Let's move on. No, of course, somebody with a dick would think so.
No,
I get that you're trying to argue the law. I get that you're arguing the law.
If she would have shot the nigga in the fucking face 25 times, she most likely would not have went to jail.
She was the fucking victim. I get that you're arguing the law. So when you say that I'm not listening to you and where you coming from, I get that you're arguing the law.
If you want to carry a gun, if you want to carry a gun legally, you need to know the motherfucking law. Because if you fire that gun incorrectly, your ass is going to jail. End of the day, do you want to go to jail or do you want to talk on a podcast about hypotheticals? You know, and that's what's going on. If you fire a gun incorrectly, you're going to jail.
It doesn't matter because you're trying to argue the law. And even if she would have killed him dead,
matters.
Even if she would have killed him dead,
she would not be in jail.
Let me finish. Even if she would have killed him dead, that does not mean that she still would not have went to jail. But at the end of the day, you're trying to argue the law. That shit don't matter because she was the motherfucking victim. It don't matter if she shot a warning shot. It don't matter if she killed the mother. Let me fucking finish. It don't matter if she fucking killed the nigga dead because she was the victim. He sexually assaulted her. If he didn't enter her space, none of that would have happened. So she should not have been charged. But you arguing the law right now makes it seem like you think that it's okay because she shot warning shots. You're justifying why she went to jail. At the end of the day, it does not matter.
Nobody's
she should not have went to
justifying
jail.
why she went to jail. I'm telling you why she went to jail.
I just said I know why she. Before we even started any of this, I don't know if you were listening before we even started any of this. I said I know why she went to jail. It doesn't matter.
Did you say why?
And at the end of the day, it's still not right. So
I
didn't need you to justify when she went to jail because it's still a fucked up situation. We don't need to argue why she went to jail.
I'm not arguing. I'm telling you why she went to jail.
She was still the
I'm informing
victim.
people. Okay. Victim went to jail because she shot warning shots.
Stop arguing the motherfucking reason she went to jail. Because it's unjust. It's unjust as fuck.
Right.
And so let it go.
No,
stop.
there's no
when
letting
I say
it go.
it's unjust, let it go.
No.
Dog. Y'all wild, dog.
No, what?
Y'all really are. Y'all really.
I'm not arguing shit. I'm telling you the reasons.
Y'all really aggravate me because.
Why are you mad that there's a reason she went to jail?
Women. We're talking about. I know you don't have a vagina.
Okay.
I know. Let me fucking finish. You ain't got to say okay. I know you don't have a vagina, so it's very hard for y'all to understand somebody actually like raping you.
Not.
Like Clearly it is.
No, it's
For
not.
you to understand that somebody could rape you, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do. If you send a warning shot, because maybe she was feeling like, I don't want to shoot this nigga and go to jail for murder.
Okay.
Maybe I'm scared. Maybe things are happening fast. Or even if she killed the nigga, there's still a legal process where it's going to be an unjust decision, period. Even if she killed that nigga, I still believe that she would have went to prison.
I don't think so.
Like she did. It don't matter what either one of us think. But at the end of the day, being a woman and understanding that you have to be on guard, that you can be the victim, people can rape you, and at the end of the day, you won't get no justice. You don't get no justice and no protection. That's hard to swallow as a woman. So for me as a woman, you sitting here and just, oh, she went to jail for this reason. Cool. I understand that. That doesn't make it right. So we don't, when I say that it's unjust, when I say it's unjust and it's fucked up and it's not right, she was the victim. I don't need you to go, oh, well, this is why. They told us in the court, they told us at the trial why she went to jail.
Okay.
Yeah, I know why she went to jail. At the end of the day, that was still a fucked up verdict.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's still a fucked up situation because she was raped and she went to prison.
Right, I understand.
So for me as a woman, which is why I'm probably triggered, because I've been through that, been through situations like that, right? As a woman that has or has not been raped, molested, whatever you want to call it, it's fucked up to me that as a man cannot just sit back and say, this is fucked up. It was unjust. She got no justice and it's not right.
I agree
and
with
that
all of
as
that.
a person that maybe hasn't, maybe has, maybe have not going through that situation to argue that instead of just leaving it, that's fucked up. It's unjust. Seems to me like you are constantly defending what the fuck happened. We know the law is not right. We know it's fucked up. We know why she went. So for me to keep saying it's unjust and you to keep saying, but this is why, makes me feel like it's a woman thing. That's just something as a woman we just gonna feel some type of way about and other people just not gonna understand.
Okay.
Men aren't gonna understand.
And this is what I'm saying. For any ladies that are watching, if you are in a state that allows you to carry weapons, to have guns, if you do have this gun, if you feel threatened by a man, shooting a warning shot in the air is gonna get your ass put in jail.
But again,
that's what I'm saying.
We don't need to talk about that when we talking about a woman that's been raped. So that's not the last note. That's not the last note that we should just leave that on.
Let me finish. If you gotta pull out a weapon in self-defense, shooting in the air proves that you did not need self-defense. That's all I'm saying.
And wait, let me finish. Let me finish my point, because as I said, further proving my point is that instead of just leaving it that it's fucked up, you're still justifying why she went to jail. You're trying to make it, and you're trying to teach people the law.
I'm trying to educate people so they don't go to jail.
She killed this nigga.
I'm trying to educate people so they don't go to jail for shooting warning shots that don't prove nothing. Not what she should have done better. You know?
Not what she should have done better being a victim.
Warning shots will not keep you out of jail. That's all I'm saying. You trying to say it's me trying to fucking defend it? No, I'm not trying to defend it. I think it was super unjust. I don't think she should have gone to jail.
So why you ain't ended on that? Why you ended on? So why did you end on that?
Shooting a gun in the air is gonna get your ass locked up.
Why did you end it on that and not end it?
Because that's the educational part of this.
And why did you not end it on the fact that it's fucked up? Why did you end it on a tip that she could have done better? Why did you end it like that?
Because the educational portion of this is that if you shoot a gun as a warning shot, you're gonna go to jail. Yes, that's the educational portion.
Why is the educational point of this not to rape women? Why is it not to rape women, not to invade women's space, but rather women, what you can do better is know your gun laws? Why is it not y'all niggas shouldn't be out here raping niggas and leave it on that note?
Because clearly the niggas that are raping women don't understand. Listen. Clearly, the niggas that are paying attention are still, that are raping women are still gonna be fucking raping women, and women need to know how to defend themselves. And if women are gonna defend themselves, they should know how to defend themselves within the law so they ass don't go to fucking jail for 10 years for trying to save their own fucking life. That's why I'm saying this shit.
I don't agree.
That's what I think. And if you don't think women should be able to defend themselves properly, if you think a woman should just pull out a gun and shoot in the air because, you know what, I don't feel like shooting this nigga. Well, guess what? You might feel like doing 10 fucking years.
Nigga, why you don't feel like niggas shouldn't rape women? Why we not talking about that? Why do we have to talk about,
give a fuck why do we have
to talk? So niggas don't give a fuck. We just gonna leave it at niggas gonna be niggas? Are you serious? But wait a minute. But you want women to sit here and listen. You want women to sit here and listen to another tactic, something else that we got to do to protect ourselves from the law and from niggas too. We gonna leave it on the note of women. Y'all need to educate yourselves better on how not to go to prison when a nigga raping you. That's what we gonna leave it on. Okay. Why don't we just leave it on? Like, dog, just move on to the next topic. Because we're not gonna be on the same topic. We're not gonna be on the same page about it. We're not going to be on the same page about it. Let's just move on to the next topic.
If it was as easy as teaching niggas not to rape, then there would be no rape.
Why would it not be just as easy as teaching a woman a fucking gun law to teach niggas not to rape? My point exactly.
Because niggas are taught not to rob, and niggas rob every day.
So I would think that it's easier to teach niggas not to rape women
than it would be to teach women
how to use a gun and how to sidestep the laws and shit. But again, like I said, we're not going to be on the same page about this topic. So let's just move on to the next one. Agree to disagree. Period.
Yo, rapey niggas are going to be rapey niggas. You can't teach them not to rape, in my opinion.
That's...
You know? You couldn't teach them crazy ass psycho niggas not to do what the fuck they did. So
apparently men just got animalistic like rages and animalistic. Men apparently can't control themselves when it comes to shit like raping and cheating and shit. People. Men are gonna be men, so women, y'all make sure y'all learn the laws and y'all understand what the fuck going on.
No, clearly. I never said that.
Cause niggas gonna be niggas. Next topic.
Never said that.
That's what I heard. Next topic.
Well, clearly you're not hearing things properly.
Next topic.
You're hearing things totally different. You're hearing what you want to hear.
Thanks.
Learn your gun laws if you're going to carry a gun. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga always got to have last word.
Hey, it's Khary's motherfucking show. I have the last word every time I motherfucking won.
But move on to the next topic. That's
I'll move on to the next topic when I'm ready then. Okay?
Let's go to the next topic.
All right. Learn your gun laws. Facebook has tested a new feature, where you'll be able to cross-post. Where you'll be able to cross-post between Facebook and Instagram. What's that?
No, I was answering something in the chat.
You'll be able to cross-post between Facebook and Instagram. Which I'm not sure if I'll use that feature. Bees don't really use Facebook.
Nah.
Facebook. Do any of y'all think y'all might be using that cross-posting feature? To where you'll be able to post something on Facebook and then have it go to Instagram? Let's see. B's over here looking at his tablet, looking at what y'all talking about in the trap. And I think Tati left us too. Now she gets to her point and she don't know how to I don't know. So what's your thoughts on this? Well, you don't really fuck with Instagram. Tati does, but she stepped away from
Facebook.
On Facebook, I should say. So. Oh, actually, there's a command that y'all can actually put in a motherfucking chat, right? The command is arguing. exclamation mark arguing. Right? Let me see if I put it in there. You can put exclamation mark arguing whenever there's an argument going on. That'll actually start keeping track of the times we've argued during the stream.
Yeah.
You know, so it can actually I got a I got a cool down in there for about 60 seconds, you know. Man. What's that? Well, I guess that's just gonna be how we wrap it there, you know. This Facebook feature is gonna be interesting. Not everybody has it though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Time out.
What the fuck you got over there, Bees? I said, what the fuck you got over there?
What you mean, man? Oh, I got a bunch of shit over here. That's how we gonna fucking rap it.
He's over there sneezing and shit.
Yo.
So you got anything else you want to talk about?
We can talk about whatever. You know me, I'm always down to talk about whatever. And that, hold on.
Yo, J.O. So flawless. Appreciate the super chat, yo. Appreciate the support.
Oh, yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. I truly don't know what just happened.
You don't know what just happened?
Yeah.
I was only trying to make.
I do, but I don't.
I was only just trying to say that, yeah.
Like,
I don't agree with her being locked up, but I see how the laws worked against her.
I understand both what you call it, both sides of the argument. I think at times sometimes the argument is sort of one-sided. You know, they both need to look and respect the aspect of each other's. I feel tonight from what I saw, that you was respecting the aspect of her answer. I feel that you didn't elaborate on what she wanted you to elaborate on, and what you call it. And then also there is some hurt in there, but I understood what was being said. I do. Like, if you didn't carry a gun, that's
know the laws. Know the shit that might get you fucked.
What to do.
Might get you jammed
up. The laws. At the end of the day, by no way do, you know what I'm saying, neither of us, you know what I'm saying, as the males condone rape any form, nor do we think it's okay, you know what I'm saying, as both of us being fathers of girls.
Mm-hmm. Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Khary over here in the chat says, why end it with what the woman has to do? It seems like victim blaming. I don't look at it as victim blaming. I look at it as people that do wrong are going to do wrong no matter what you try to teach them to do. So if you have to defend yourself, you need to learn how to defend yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. You know, I look at it as every victim should I'm not saying every victim should know how to, because I've been the victim of shit before, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody's looking at me as being a victim, I'm trying to look at ways I can protect myself, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking at me as, you know what, I'm looking for the world to teach the people that's trying to do harm to me to not do harm to me, because there's still gonna be people that does harm to me, you know? And at the end of the day, I need to learn how to protect myself against the people that's gonna do harm to me no matter what they're taught. You know, at the end of the day, there's always going to be somebody that's trying to do something to you, you know, and I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I'm not looking at it as a man or woman perspective. I'm looking at it as a self-defense view, to where if your life is on the line and you have to defend your life, shooting in the air is not defending your life. In the court of law, that's not going to be looked at as defending your life. If you can just shoot in the air, you wasn't really scared for your life, is what the courts is going to say. And that's the only point I was trying to make. I wasn't trying to victim blame or nothing. You know, I wasn't trying to blame that woman for anything. I don't think she should have gone to jail. You know, I think it was fucked up. You know, I look at the laws and think the laws are fucked up. I think laws are just some shit that motherfuckers made up that they want other people to do, not necessarily for themselves. You know, so I don't even really believe in most of the laws, but I know what the fuck they are. You know, I don't believe in them. I don't like them. I don't trust them. But guess what? I still gotta fucking follow them. Otherwise, I'm be in motherfucking jail. You know? That's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to victim blame or say that woman was at fault for anything. You know? I was just trying to warn other people, hey, this is what happened, what she did wrong in that case, you know? And that's why she's in jail. You know, what she did wrong in the court of law, in the court's eyes, not my eyes, you know? And I don't think anybody defending themselves is wrong, in my opinion. You know?
Man, defending yourself to save your life or you know, to keep your womanhood or your manhood. Cause like somebody said in the chat, yo, make it rape too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be none of that. There shouldn't be none of that. But you know, like you said, there's sick motherfuckers out there. You know, just fucking what you call it. And like with them, it's like with that, you can't tell niggas to what you call it to like, oh yo, don't be sick. And you know, this shit is okay because at the end of the day, look, a motherfucker just got 100 and something years for this shit on the low. He just did it in a different form. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly's the same shit. The same shit.
Right. Now, Wayne, I'm not saying how a victim should feel. I'm trying to say if people are trying not to be victims, they need to know the laws that they're trying to use to protect themselves. You know? When I took my gun class, I paid attention.
Be in that situation.
When I took my gun class, I paid attention and asked a lot of questions. You know? And I actually put one of them questions to the test on my drive home from that gun class. You know, I had a gun on the seat of my car because they said you can have the gun right there on the seat of your car, no license, no nothing, no problem. And I got pulled over on my way home. You know, had my gun sitting right there, cop talking to me, and I had to cut him off. I had to say, yo, officer, I don't mean to cut you off, but I got my pistol sitting right here on the seat. You know?
Wrap it up.
Cop took my gun, sat it on top of the car, got my license, gave me a ticket, put my gun in my trunk, you know? Because I kind of knew the laws and spoke to him respectfully and informed him that, yo, my pistol's right here and I can shoot you in the face if I want to, but I'm letting you know that it's right here. You know what I'm saying? And
but I know you did not tell him that you would shoot him in the face.
I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that. Khary says, yo, shooting someone is not in everyone, and that shouldn't be a prerequisite to be safe in society. That's actually a prerequisite to actually carry a gun and want to actually have a concealed weapons license. They say if you pull that gun out, you better shoot that gun. Otherwise, you can be charged with a crime. You can be charged with threatening someone with a gun. You have to actually feel like your life is in danger and you need to pull that gun out to shoot it. You know, they teach you pull that gun, you shoot that gun. The only time you shoot that gun, you don't shoot that gun is if they're approaching you and the moment you pull it out, they stop and back the fuck up. You know, if they do that, then you can not shoot that gun and not worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you assed out. You don't shoot that thing properly. You know? So you pull that gun out, you're supposed to shoot somebody. According to the laws of Florida. You know? Yeah, when I was in them classes, I was asking all the questions on like, when am I not supposed to shoot somebody? That's the only time. Other than that, blast away. Niggas is like, you can shoot as many times, you can empty your shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Florida laws is crazy.
You can't empty and reload though.
Nah, you can't reload. You can't reload. You can't reload. It depends. It depends. You know.
Somebody said disgusting.
Yeah. You know. I'm not sure who created that law. I can definitely tell you it was somebody that wanted to go hunting. Hunting for people. I don't know. Just saying. All right, but yeah, that was a wild end, you know, to tonight's stream. But let's get ready to wrap this shit up. Let's see. We will be back on Friday evening. You know, we will be back Friday. Ooh, let's do this. Boom. We'll be back Friday evening for another evening of the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I gotta change that. But yo, we'll see you Friday. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face, baby. You know, I don't know what our outro song is for the evening, but it was a song that I played already. But y'all should enjoy it anyway. See y'all Friday. Your week be dope. He's out this biatch.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a...
Yeah. Oh, it's this again. It's Can You. I played this on Sunday.
Can you fulfill my dreams, fulfill my needs? Can you take a couple shots and smoke some weed? Can you do a sexy dance catered to me? Can you be a freak bitch as well as a tease? Can you drop to your knees and blow like the breeze? Can you pop it like a stripper, drop it like a stripper? Can you be a good girl and handle my zipper? Pass me my liquor, make it a little slicker. Can you forget I did wrong if I did dirt? Can you overcome and forget that you've been hurt? Can you be a bad bitch 24/7? 365, oh my God. Can you be happy like Mary J. Blige? Can you look into my eyes and tell me nothing but lies? Can you when you wouldn't, could when you won't? Can you shut up for a minute and just answer my song? Can you be everything that I want you to be? Can you do everything
Khary's crib.
of you? Can 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 you?
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, 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 Khary's crib,